Hello everybody, and welcome to the stream. I'm your host on Holy Notes. These are the Ether Boys, and this is the Monday Night D&D stream. Tonight is episode 65. It's the continuation, and we're super happy to have you guys out here. So far, A80 hopped in our channel. She's got in here first and is our legendary champion. And then we had Neo pop in here, bam, and he didn't get his notification, so there he is right there. What's up, man? Neo subscribed, man. Thank you so much for the support, and yeah, welcome back to the Unholy Legion, guys. We got an exciting episode for you guys tonight. So without any further ado, we'll toss it back up to the Eagle for the recap.
Oh, there's late. All right.
Sorry.
You're still in the frozen lair of Hyperborean, which you are currently.
Yes.
There is nothing but ice and frozen people, and quite a vast lair. I mean, it was enough for Hyperborean to fly around in. I could load the game, but you all know what it looked like. And I'd say that you guys have spent maybe currently, because I was pushing things along. In fact, everybody needs to roll their health if you did not roll it. So let me know if you want to roll health for your level ups, because you are also all level 12 right now.
Let's go.
That being said, I believe you found 15,000 gold.
Yes, that is what I have written down.
I'm gonna say that takes you an hour. That takes you an hour.
Do I find a Psy?
Yeah, within the hour, in finding the 15k, you also do find a frozen Asai.
She's dead.
No, he's frozen in a block of ice.
I mean, everybody here is frozen in ice. He keeps them on ice to eat them later.
Can I turn the ice into water?
What do you do for health?
Health for you is a D8. Add your con.
8?
I need to do
I have
it,
D6. Oh no, that isn't 8.
You have a D6.
No.
I have a
No,
D8.
yeah. It's a D6.
Yeah.
I have a D8, right?
You have a D8, yes.
Alright, here we go.
And then add your con after the roll.
Add my con.
Nice.
Four. I
Solid
always get
7.
fucking 4s, man.
So,
They're the ones 0 rolls for health.
Mine is just not great.
so I get 11 health.
There you go.
I got 5.
Total or on your
That's
roll?
the sorcerer life.
Yeah, no, that's total.
On the total.
Yeah,
I was
I get
like,
5.
you got
5 health.
more than me.
That's the sorcerer life.
What is you guys' health
Terrible.
right now? Is that a meta question? Can I ask that?
I mean, you could ask it. I mean, if we were playing super hardcore,
Mine
I'd be like, strike him down. No.
Mine's 83 now.
I just hit 129.
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck?
Here's the thing. Bitches
I'm a
are
barbarian.
Yeah.
What a fucking take, man.
129 or 49?
129.
Okay, I mean, it's still outrageous, but sure, yeah.
Oh, and I have like an extra 30 health point pool when I turn into a bear.
Yeah, plus you could turn into a bear and still have all your health, so you're at, like,
Yeah, I can do that.
a solid 258, at least.
And then,
I can do that twice, so that's an extra 68 health.
and then technically it reduces his damage, most of the damage he takes by half, so that's another possible.
It's a solid 500 something. Let's just call it an even 600 health.
Yeah.
What's Austin at? I know he's kind of tanky.
It says 109 in his sheet, but I don't think he's rolled yet. He might have. I don't recall.
I'm just curious because
I haven't rolled yet.
I have no idea what everybody, when y'all take damage, I don't know, how much y'all are in trouble.
Oh, alright, so
I guess I'm going to do wisdom, Tiny, like we talked about. For my
Tiny, how many snowball swarms do I get total?
You have 4 now, because it's
and then
4 charges per day. So I say you're
Okay, cool.
We're level 12
and you can use one of those.
Yes.
Yeah, any one of those 4 charges to instead imbue your sword with the additional damage and critical.
Okay.
And you can use your own spell slots, but you can't obviously use 5 to get the D8 18 to 20.
Yeah, well, I don't have a 5th level spot.
Yeah, and well, I mean, when you do, if you ever do, you could use it, but you could also get somebody else to cast it, and I might work around with it in a bit. But right now,
Okay.
that's worth it.
Cool. Any other questions that I have about this? No.
Oh shit! I didn't realize my martial arts dice was a 1d8.
Might have gone up this level.
It went up at level 11. Last level I should have been doing it. My offhand's as good as my staff now. Actually, my offhand's better than my staff because I got the knuckles. I need to just be punching shit.
Right,
Get a new
yeah.
staff.
So, if you want to
I wanna-
divide the gold,
Was there
You
5
can.
of us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what was it?
1,000, I think, each.
It was 15 total, right?
Yeah, 15k
Yeah.
total, so we'd get 3,000 each, or I can just... We can have a fucking massive party gold fund.
I'm cool with that. I still got like 6k.
Or I can... Or we can... Like, have a certain amount that we want to do for party gold, and then give everybody else... Whatever. Like, we can do 2,000 each, and then have a 5k party gold.
Woof wants money. Woof want gold.
I like the 2,000 each and then 5,000 in the bag.
Okay.
Is everybody down for that?
Okay.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed?
No.
Motion
the ayes have
passes.
it. Alright, so everybody gets 2k gold. And I will...
How much is a flying boat? Just.
Not a flying boat.
So we have 5,950 party gold. Because we already
5,900.
had 950.
Okay, I'll give you 50 to make it even 10k, right?
Or even 6k.
6k, yeah, that bothers me. I'll give you
Okay.
50 gold to make it an even 6.
I'll put a point in cleric. Yeah. Point in cleric. That gives me nice spell. And I get an ASI. I don't think
Nice.
I don't think I had my eyes on any feeds.
While we're waiting, I will go ahead and start ritual casting detect magic, just to see if there's any magic items in this massive cave.
Yeah. I think I actually rolled on these.
Yeah, did we do it
But I
last
got
week? I feel
weird
like-
shit.
Yeah, you did get some weird shit. You did that mock roll to see what you would get. It was a bunch of spells and stuff.
I got 3 spell scrolls, but they were insane levels. Hold up. Let's do it again. Yeah.
Ability score improvement constitution is what I should roll, right?
So,
Wait, what?
well, you've hit 12 sorcerer, right?
Yeah.
So right now you could get 2 into any ability score that you want, or take a feat, or put 1 in 1. Your
Or 1 and 2.
charisma.
Yeah, con would give you more health and more health retroactively.
Plus 2 to
That-
your con wouldn't be terrible.
Yeah, that would automatically give you 12 more health. Plus 2 to Dex would bump up your AC.
Very true. That also would help your AC.
Yeah, that bump your AC up to 16. And bump up your initiative.
Yeah. That might be nice. Okay.
Yeah, if you want to add 2 to your dex, you can go 18 and you have a +4 on your dex. Let's see. What was I doing? Yes, magic rolls. Live magic random rolls. The fun stuff. Let's see what we got here. Obviously, a really difficult creature, so we're going to get some pretty interesting rolls.
Joe and I were playing around with that.
Oh, yeah.
And seeing just what you could possibly get.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't
and
know
we're like,
things, but we'll see.
oh yeah, no, there was one that we got. It was or one that we looked at. It was like a.
Oh, what is that? What is that?
That's 100, I think.
That's a 100, isn't it?
That is what we have deemed as a 100.
Okay. I just rolled that. Okay.
God, I wish you could like make that happen. Everyone's just like, I choose to do that, because I would have taken two potions and made one of those permanent.
Well, 1d4 times a magic table I. So, see, this is where I should have rolled the 100 on magic table I. Oh God! Oh fucking hell! All right. So 1d4 times a magic table I. Here we go. Chunk. Is that 1 time? Ugh, I'm gonna roll 2 times. See, that's where we needed the 0-0 again, because that'd have been nasty. 16. And and 69.
Nice.
Okay, so 16. Get you boys. Oh. Damn, that's a good sword.
Sword. Oh my.
That's one of those questionable do I give it to you swords, but I guess I will. Let's see. Give me the magical item, bro. Jeez.
We did just kill a dragon. If it makes you feel any better.
Yeah. Let's not give me. That's like I can go look at my freaking DM manual, but like they don't really give you a straight answer with this weapon. That's.
Oh God.
Gotta look through all my files here real quick. I know where my DM manual is. I just need to move all the shit that's around it. Okay. Internet doesn't like me. So, gotta look this bad boy up in my DM manual because I've seen it before.
Is it sort of answering?
Sure is.
So what are you trying to figure out about it?
Well, it just says a bunch of small things online. I couldn't find. Let me get the exact wording just so I'm safe.
I think you have to roll to see what
Yeah, which
gym.
uh-huh. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not looking at this right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright, so in the world of Greyhawk, only 9 of these blades are known to exist. Each is patterned, so it's not Greyhawk, but whatever. Only 9 of these blades are known to exist. Each is patterned after the legendary sword Fragarok, which is variously translated as final word. Each of these 9 swords has its own name and alignment, and each bears a different gem in the pommel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I don't know how to actually roll a 9. You gain a +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with the sword. In addition, while you hold the sword, you can use reaction to make one melee attack with it against any creature you can reach that deals damage to you. You have advantage on the attack roll, and any damage dealt with this special attack ignores any damage, immunity, or resistance the target has. That's all it does. Huh.
Yeah, I mean it's a good +3 sword, and you get
You get extra reaction attack when you get hit.
Yeah.
How much damage does it?
But
It has an alignment to it?
yeah, no, that's the thing. Like you have to.
You have to be that alignment?
Mhm.
Interesting. Okay. How do I roll a d9? I don't want to use a online tool because
Roll a d10 and just use 1 through 9. If it rolls a 10, then
that's solid effort, max effort.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. If it rolls a 10, you just dealer's choice. How about that?
Ooh. No, leave it out of my hands. Jesus taking the wheel here. This is an amethyst in the center of this blade. It is a silver blade, with a purple gem inside. That's all you guys know for the most part. I mean, you guys pretty much can attune and identify and all that shit nowadays. Yeah. So yeah, it says +3 sword, sort of answering. It requires lawful neutral alignment to be attuned. So,
Do you have an item deck that it might be in?
have at you.
couldn't find it.
Over here, maybe. Rare magical. It is a legendary item, so
Yeah, I couldn't find it when I looked.
couldn't find it. So, yeah. I mean, that's really what it is. It's a +3 weapon with an extra reaction attack. I mean, solid weapon. But you do have to be lawful neutral to wield it. And then the other one was a 69.
9. Because
Yeah.
nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And this is interesting.
Who's lawful neutral? When I heard him say it was one of 9, I'm like, throw it into the fire, Frodo.
It made me think of Star Trek 7 of 9.
Oh, this one.
Yeah. Nice.
Nice.
I did just see this one. You find this.
You hold this beetle-shaped medallion in your hand for 1 round. An inscription appears on its surface revealing its magical nature. It provides 2 benefits while it is on your person. You have advantage on saving rolls against spells. Well, that's cool. And it has 12 charges if you fail saving roll against a necromancy spell or harmful effect originating from an undead creature. You can use your reaction to expend 1 charge and turn the failed save into a successful one. Nifty.
Yeah, this is some pretty powerful stuff you guys just got there.
Is anybody lawful neutral?
Are you lawful neutral?
I don't know.
Are you...
I mean,
Why does
I'm kind of good.
why does it matter?
The sword does. The sword that is found requires lawful neutral to be attuned.
How do I become lawful neutral? Would you consider Malco lawful neutral?
Do you not have it on your character sheet?
Nah. What? I don't think so.
That's all things we have to decide for ourselves, really.
He kind of goes with the flow, but he's trying to save his people. He's being
Okay.
Like, I'd say you're either lawful good or lawful neutral, and I'm not sure.
I've killed people.
I mean, neutral.
Or neutral good.
I don't
mean, if
know.
I'm- What would you call it, Tiny? If I'm not, I'm not. Do I have to kill somebody with the sword, like, to even good and bad out? I'll just go kill an innocent person.
Alright, I'm back.
Or
I
not
mean-
save
I
a
mean-
good...
I mean, go ahead and attune to it for now if that's what your desire is, and then I'll let you
So what's going on, boys?
I'll let you know if at any
start-
point in time I feel like lawful neutral's not your thing.
I
You haven't ever really
Unless-
broken the law.
never broken the law.
No, and you follow a code for the most part.
Yeah, and I have. I mean,
do-
they were bad
do-
people, but I've killed people.
Yeah. You do good deeds, but are you lawful good? I don't know.
So I'm
Alright.
just gonna leave that GPU in
I'll grab
his
it.
computer for now.
And what?
I'm gonna leave it in his computer for now, and he's gonna play some games and tell me if it recreates
Oh,
the
it fucks
issue.
up. Okay.
Yeah. I'm playing on my onboard graphics right now, so
How much
we
damage?
found how much damage? It's a long
Longsword?
so it's a D8, but it's a +3 sword. So
Is it a D8 or a D6?
My
D8
staff?
longsword.
It's okay.
So yeah, it'll do an additional. I mean, it'll do a +3 additional damage and +3 to hit,
Oh, okay. Well, it was way better than my staff.
and you get to attack on reaction if they hit you with it.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah.
there we go.
And there's this scarab thing right here. If anybody has a free attunement slot.
I do not
I'm
I
assuming.
Yeah, Fish has to make.
make decisions.
Yeah,
I think I'll only be attuned to the sword. I don't think I'm attuned to anything else.
I think
Your Tinder robes.
your robes are technically
Uh-oh.
attuned as well.
So
If you want to go ahead and attune to that, you can as well.
I mean, unless does somebody else need to grab it?
It's up to, I mean, nobody's shouting out shit right now, so
What's going on?
Check
I
out.
just got back from trying.
we got this puppy right here.
That's all we got from the dragon.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
There's a
Got a
we also
sword.
got another thing. There's a silver sword with the amethyst gem in the middle.
Amethyst is my birthstone too.
The sword had a name. Hold up.
sort of answering.
Yeah, but each one has a name.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's only 9 of them.
It's like the final word or something.
Amethyst, the concluder.
It is the concluder.
That's gonna be my next mountain blade sword.
Scared. I'll use that.
The concluder.
All right. Oh,
Nobody else wants the scarab tag.
Yeah. Slot.
I only
Base sword.
I've only ever had like one until I got the dragons around.
Okay.
Yeah, you can take.
yeah,
I got two.
smart mace doesn't require attunement.
I got two things now. Do you have a card for the sword or no?
No, because it was a random roll, but I can make you one.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yep.
I mean,
I've been trying to.
in your time. Don't worry about it right now.
So you guys, so during this hour of like looking through items and whatnot, and SI has been thawing. He actually does. You actually notice something about SI that it has been talked about, but you never really knew. He definitely is a warforged.
No shit.
Yes, he is mostly some kind of hard to tell, but you wouldn't say steel. It looks a little bit more sleeker than that. His eyes are glowing a bit of white to them, and he is starting to thaw out. And the only reason he's probably still alive, in fact, is because he is a warforged, and his voice does have a tinge of mechanical to it. It kind of sounds like Robot from Invincible.
Okay.
So,
How does he fly? Does he have like helicopter wings?
no,
Or he's
he's
magical.
straight on Ben's air.
No shit.
Yes.
That's so fucking weird. That's
It is,
cool though.
And if as soon as he can move his shoulders and you see his eyes start to click a little bit, and the light coming out of them kind of shines a little bit brighter as he looks around. And
Hello,
anyway,
Saki.
I think that we would be a valuable asset to each other. And that's Frost. That's coming down on me. Oh no. And I'm back. And wait a minute. The dragon's dead. Okay.
Yes, we killed the dragon.
No. Yes,
That's a shame.
We came.
Shame.
We heard he was.
well,
You were trying to get him to help us, but
Yes.
we tried.
yes. Yeah, he just immediately attacked when we started trying to talk, so...
Yeah, that was an unfortunate circumstance that I found myself in as well.
I see.
Mm.
Well, we're here now. I've been looking for you for a long time.
I didn't think anybody was looking for me.
Well, I'm Mako.
Ah.
I left through you.
Yes, that makes you the Mohan, I assume.
That's correct.
I'm sorry I'm not really presentable at the moment. I find myself in a block of ice.
That's all right. Is the ice like waist down on him, so he's
Yes,
still stuck?
yeah,
And it's like slowly melting.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm working on that.
I start trying to melt the ice with
He's got
fire
like a flame
stuffs.
torch.
Yes, thank you.
So I ran into Gordust and Satine, and
Yes.
they've taught me what
other-
they taught me what I need to know, and so I need to learn how to, fly. And well, I know how to fly
Well,
now.
You know how to fly. Well, you don't need me, do you?
Well, I'm sure there's many other things you can
Maybe.
teach me.
Yeah, I could. I mean, you've killed a dragon here. Coming right along.
Need quite a bit of help there, but I mostly just kind of flew around while it ate me. But
It was better
You should
than
help.
telling it to stop attacking.
Huh.
And
Yes,
We tried that too.
well, I did try to tell it to stop attacking. Yeah,
Well,
no, that
at least
didn't.
that wasn't your
didn't
main
pan
effort.
out.
I didn't really come here with a.
Well-
Well, I did come here with a group of people, but they left me. So,
They left
Oh,
well, they
Are they
ran.
in
I
one
did
of these
tell them
houses?
to. I did tell them to run. So,
you. I suppose we can't blame them then. So we need to stop Macretes. You want to save Eleftheria, you're correct?
McCarthy's he definitely needs to be stopped. I was looking into allies to help us deal with epidrama. Some a little bit more controversial, albeit.
Like the dragon
like
I
the
point to the
dragon, yep.
decapitated head. of the dragon.
Indeed, but I heard of said powerful creature, and there's not many dragons left in the world.
Well, less
Um,
now. Yeah.
Yes, that's why I said unfortunate circumstances, but you can't not be reasoned with, and that's where we're at right now. So
Will you agree to teach me what you know and
I can
perhaps
definitely teach you anything new. Yes.
Awesome. And what's our next move on Macretes and Eleftheria? What's your backup plan from the dragon?
Well, seeking out different allies, I suppose.
Do you have a bunch already? Do you have a lot of allies that you've gained support from?
Well, the Commonwealth is not really a strong, structurally military might, but I do have friends in the Commonwealth. I'm not sure how much they're interested in fighting a war across the ocean. I do have possible rumors of other dragons, but I'm not sure if I really want to follow up on those anymore.
I don't. I'm like covered in blood and bite marks and shit on me. I don't. Maybe we'll leave that as the contingency.
We could.
Allies.
Sadly, the
contingency.
only reasonable means of talking to otherworldly creatures is somewhat difficult. It involves a bit of magic that's beyond me.
What do you mean, otherworldly creatures?
Angels, demons, elementals.
Do you know anything about
Fiends,
this
fae.
one? I show him the scar on my back. I turn around and lift up my robes. Do you know anything about that one?
You see his eyebrows kind of do that little like robot inverted, like to where he's like thoughtful, kind of. You know, it's kind of like, and he kind of starts inspecting it. He kind of like lifts your shirt up a bit more. It's like, do you mind? And then it's kind of like,
Be quick, it's very cold.
okay, yes,
Do you know?
extravagant. Interesting.
Do you know anything about that that spirit?
Well, I will be.
Or how we make
I will
contact?
admit that I've my abilities are a bit beyond. My achievement to save the spirit realm is of limited capacity. I'm afraid. I think
I
it has to do
see.
with my origins, sadly.
I wasn't gonna assume or judge. I'm not like that.
Mm.
But
Luckily, my creators have made me a very lithe model, and flying is not without my without my paw. Oh, I've got my foot free now. Good. He starts kind of shaking off that ice block on his right foot. He kind of just starts cracking a little bit. Well, right. There we go. And let's see. I think I actually have a. I had an idea of kind of what Asai looks like here. Let's see if I can find it. What if I just type in? No, maybe. Changing the sword is in. There? No. Anyway, I'll get to that in a minute. It's been a while now, and I'd say that it is actually a bit warmer in the cave. The ice is not melting, nothing's falling apart, but it has actually kind of, I mean, it's not as biting cold anymore. It's not hurting to be in here, especially with the clothes that you have on and relativity. The outside is way more cold than the inside right now. Kind of like an igloo. It's kind of retaining some heat.
shall we go into the cave then, gentlemen, or are we already in the cave?
I mean, you're technically in the cave. You got to go down the 2 football fields that are below you, but Asai can carry somebody now.
Oh, and
You don't have
we were going to be harvesting everything that we could off this
Okay.
dragon.
Yeah, 1 second.
And I was going to take literally as much time as I needed.
Can we also investigate some of the people in
And
the
I
ice
will help
cubes
with that as well.
to see if there's anything else like of value on them?
All right. The ice, the people on the ice.
Yeah, or if there's any potential survivors or any
People in the ice sounds like a good horror movie.
Yeah, this would be terrifying.
Well, the problem
actually.
is mostly people who've been frozen are going to have it difficult to survive if they're not made of wood and steel.
Metal. Yeah,
I mean,
Metal,
but
yeah.
I'm assuming the people frozen in the ice have like gold and weapons.
right.
Maybe it depends. But I mean, here's the thing, though. I'm factoring in the money that you guys made into that
okay.
kind of 15,000 gold is like all the stuff that not only the dragon is hoarded, but like the stuff that the valuables of all of his people that he's frozen to.
We've already mass looted the area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll take that into account here. If you
It's a
want
good
to
thing
roll
we know
your
where another
survival,
dragon's at.
I can get you an idea of what you've harvested from this dragon.
Yeah, and like I said, I don't care if this takes an hour or 24 hours.
Can I assist?
I will help
Well,
with that.
I mean, you can either go the care advantage, or I say it's such a large creature that I'd say 2 people can do it, so 4 people can roll. Two people can roll with advantage. However you want to do it. So what's happening before we get rolls?
Oh,
Um,
I'm assuming I'd like to roll. I got a pretty damn good survival.
Well, yeah, Baslet's been out in the Shadowfell eating shadow creatures and
I
just
got a +4. That's it on survival.
cooking.
I got a +7.
Do you do it?
yeah, well, let's me and Basilot roll with advantage, I think.
All right, perfect. So Mako and other people are helping out both. Karen and like Mako's just holding entrails as Basset's like, yeah, that's not any good. Tosses. Get rid of that.
Just
19.
Wow, look at that, Zach.
What'd you get?
Look at I got a 19 times. That's crazy.
So that's a total 19 for
26.
Karen and a 26 for Baslet. Here we go. So, what is this? What is it? Because this is because of yours.
I'm just glad my
Let's double check all the rest of these.
So,
If there's anything
Okay,
that's
this has
known
changed.
to Hyperborean, I would
1,
grab
6,
that,
1,
like
9,
a horn that's been scarred or
2.
something.
I would say
Just
one of its
rough.
wings has
9,
been damaged, but you do harvest a large wing.
2, 1.
Jesus, that is like the entire fucking wing.
You have a wing. It's 75 pounds.
Oh, that's lighter than I was afraid of. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
because most of its weight comes from the giant. I mean,
body.
the extension. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's light comparatively. Yeah, it's about just round it off.
It's
about,
light, but it's
it's about 100
fucking huge.
I'll say it's 100 pounds, and it does have
Put
an
it-
expiration date on it, but it's there.
Put it in the bag of holding.
Yep.
Can it fit in
Okay.
the bag of holding?
You have
Probably not.
You have I mean, between you and Baslet, I'd say that you can carry up to 200 pounds worth of dragon scales.
Oh,
But that's up to you guys how many scales you want to grab.
I mean,
but we get 200 pounds total of available dragon
Of available
scales.
dragon scales, yeah. So that put that on the docket. Let me know how much you guys want to carry around. You guys do harvest some.
we have the bag of holding, right? All that shit can fit in there, ideally.
Yep, you do have some dragon. You do have the glands that it uses to do the cold breath.
Okay.
So white dragon, ancient white dragon glands. 2 horns, worth
Sweet.
30 pounds each.
How many glands is it?
Just the one.
One gland. All right.
1 gland, 15 pounds. 2 horns, 30 pounds each. Again, between Baslet and yourself, you could carry. And this is in level. This is in levels of price range, by the way. So the stuff that I given to you first, a la the Dragon Wing, is worth more than the rest at the moment. But it's by pound, so
Mako
think
tells
about it.
Mako
So-
tells Kieran
You said
he's
the
probably-
horns are 30 pounds each.
30 pounds each, and you in between you and Baslet, I'd say you have up to 50. You can carry about 50 pounds worth of dragon bone, usable dragon bone. You have between the two of you 20 pounds worth of teeth, and 2 pounds worth of blood. And there's up to 60 pounds of dragon meat.
Only 2 pounds of blood?
I mean, it's drying, it's frozen,
Okay.
it's becoming useless over time.
Gotcha.
Mako tells Karen that he should probably get that gland on ice, and then he gives him a Aziz Ansari smile from Parks and Rec.
Well, we have 3 bags of holding, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, let's empty all the Yeti meat out of the one.
I've given away most of that meat,
Okay. But
Um,
we should move around all the items and keep the stuff that has quote-unquote expiration date in that one, and then put as much ice as we can in there.
Hey, that's a good idea.
I'm going to just for shits and giggles go ahead and start a little fire off to the side
No,
and set up some of that Yeti meat, the remaining Yeti meat that I have to cook.
I wouldn't mind cooking up a dragon steak just to taste it.
I'll give you some ideas of what you could do with these materials in a
Heard.
minute.
Back to
That being
the-
said, yeah, you got all that.
How much
meat?
meat did you say again? I'm
So
sorry.
between you and Baslet, you have 60 pounds worth of dragon
Golly.
meat.
Okay.
That's cray
So I
cray.
have dragon wing, dragon scales, dragon gland, 2 dragon horns, 50 pounds of bones, 2 pounds of blood, and 60 pounds of meat.
You get the
There you
teeth.
go.
Oh, teeth.
You
how much teeth?
Yeah, between you and Baslet, you've acquired 30 teeth. We're about 20 pounds worth.
30 teeth. Like, so 30 actual teeth, that's about 20 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A lot of teeth.
Alright.
20 pounds of teeth.
So this is 1, 3,
Asai's kind of like looking around the group. In fact, I want to see if I can find that picture that I found of Asai. Asai's kind of like getting like looking at Mako's crew, and two of them specifically are just like basically inside this dragon at this point.
Dissecting the fucking dragon.
He's just, oh my.
I mean, that's only 507 pounds of dragon stuff. That's not too bad.
Sorry. So I have a quick key. My plus key turns on my voice mod. And I was doing calculator stuff.
I'm like, oh gosh, how do you get here? We can't let anything go to waste that might be
There was a
valuable.
portal. I walked through a portal.
No.
That's how I'm looking back at Asai while my friends are in there.
Yeah, the Parks and Rec. It's just like,
I saw his face earlier. To
Oh, let's meet any material works. Everything has its purpose. Be it alive or dead.
Alright. Did not mean to just straight up go dazed and confused on that, but
You know.
there's a little bit of Matthew McConaughey in all Texans, I guess.
Ouch.
yeah.
Cause I was like, alright. Okay, so each bag can hold up to 500 pounds. So,
Alright, I found my idea of Asai real quick. It's here, buddy.
Do we have an overflow?
yeah, so, I mean, because I already have a lot of weight in my bag. Between
How
gold
do you
and...
calculate strength?
I
There you go, that-
Well,
That is Asai right there for the most part.
So that's...
Oh shit!
15.
Badass.
Yeah, strength times 15.
I mean, I can carry 100 to 200 pounds of scales.
Right. Oh yeah, because skills won't need to be held in a vacuum
That's a sigh.
so much.
I can carry all the skills if you need me to, and because I'm pretty sure what I have on doesn't exceed 100 pounds of carry weight,
Yeah.
because I have
Yeah.
400 total.
Sweet. Yeah.
Right
Yeah.
on my misc.
All right. That'll work. I will leave it on mine just for redundancy's sake, but we both know that.
Gotcha.
Okay, so
I'll even put it as a note
Like parentheses.
on the bass slots.
yeah, I'd say it's been about a couple hours or so now at this point. So what do you got?
Do we have any sort of idea what you could do with a dragon wing?
Sell it.
It is the most lucrative to sell at the moment, but I'd say go ahead and roll a nature.
Oh yeah, I'm a druid, baby.
You're a nature lover mofo.
Nature, I get a +5 on that. Whatcha? Ooh, 24.
24. Okay.
Nat 19, baby.
Let's see.
Oh, maybe we could make Mako an avatar wind glider thing out of it or some bullshit.
What?
Don't do that to him. He's simple.
That's why it's fun to do to him.
I totally missed what we were talking about.
We know, buddy. It's okay.
Yeah.
I heard glider.
We know.
I can
Trying
fly
to-
now.
He could just fly.
I can just fly.
Oh, it may be able to make you be able to fly for longer, or faster, or
Smarter, better, faster, stronger.
Yeah, all those.
make you fly smarter.
Make me
It's a
fly
song.
smarter.
You gotta sing it.
Don't
You know what I mean?
don't fly into trees.
Treetop flyer. Good song.
Yeah.
All right.
10 out
Well,
of 10.
Mako sings.
I would say
Mako sings Sugar Ray while he's flying around.
Oh God. Every morning there's a hill. Wait, no, is that?
No, I just want to fly.
Oh,
But
so they give me an idea of what this kind of does, but it's not really what I'm thinking of.
well,
That
just
being
do what you're
said-
thinking of.
Yeah. That being said, I mean, obviously it can make a cloak, some kind of magical cloak. Maybe it can be imbued. More practically speaking, it is prized for its leather. And with decent leather working tools, can be, turned into something pretty nice. At worst, a blanket.
At worst. God, a fucking. That sounds like the most like.
Sad.
That's some opulent shit right there. No, that's like pure opulence. That's just like, is there
Yeah.
sleep in my white dragon wing blanket?
Ugh,
Don't mind me.
I guess. A cloak.
Oh my gosh. Like if I didn't already have the Grey One cloak, I'd be very tempted. But
Yeah. So what do you guys want to do?
Apparently, there's a coyote hunting our cats down.
The fuck?
Yeah, our house cats.
Yeah.
We let them outside because they all got fixed, and 2 have gone missing now.
Oh shit.
So signs point to a coyote.
It's when you get the 22
Pew pew.
or the 12 gauge if you want to scare all the coyotes.
Seeing as to how successful we were with this dragon, nobody dying,
Can we?
we do have the other one in the cave.
The other.
oh, yes,
The
in the Beholder Cave.
stash.
Oh yeah, there's the other dragon.
I do think we should definitely go there.
Should we take a rest before we make off?
Oh, resting would most definitely be good for
It would
all
probably be.
parties.
I don't know why we're not resting right now.
Yeah, well, we should have started resting as soon as we got it.
I started resting as soon as we got out of the fight.
It's not the most hospitable place to take a rest. I mean, it's not damaging cold anymore. It's just not
Can
sure how
we-
much you're gonna get. I'm not sure how much sleep you're gonna get.
Can we go in the cave and I put up a wall at the cave entrance and then we start a fire?
You want to go? Well, I'd say you'd have to go down at least to get off of this just ice block. Because you guys are in like the lair, but you have to go back down to get out of the just ice lair, and you can go actual in the cave.
Hmm.
Do you get me?
So,
It typically just
Yeah.
requires you. So I'm gonna say that you guys do go down. It didn't take much, difficulty either because Mako and Asai can both fly.
Yeah, and I can big behand the rest of us.
I hate admitting this. I can't fly anymore right now.
Yeah. Okay.
It's almost like
Well,
it's almost like he needs a glider.
So you know what? It was almost like I need a key point.
Yeah. So hypothetically, you could.
Glider,
Yeah. So Asai just starts kind of like slowly moving people down.
Yeah.
Bigby's
I can-
hand. Does that last?
Ideally, it can probably just bring Will down,
I mean, that lasts how long?
but he can only move at
I
120.
think it only lasts like 10 minutes or
Yeah,
something.
it's only a minute. It's
Yeah,
only.
he
A minute.
can only
yeah,
move at
not on
120
the
feet away from him
carpet.
too.
That being said,
I'll be right back.
it's
he can
not
use
really
it
the
for himself.
It's not really the practical. It's not really
on
the
the
issue of
carpet.
getting down. It's more just the time issue, and it doesn't take longer than
Well,
What's-
we're not being eaten by a dragon, so we're good.
Exactly. 15, 20 minutes to just slowly get everybody down through a safe process, unless somebody wants to do something silly. And you're off the ice at least. You're off the ice block, and you're in just a dark cave that can be warmed up a little bit more significantly than the ice block.
All right.
I'd say it's maybe about 16 degrees in here.
Oof.
It's better than the negative that's outside.
Can we start a bunch of fires?
Sure. So this is when you take that dragon wing and you start like
Wow.
putting it for like tarp, like
fire.
as a use it like a tarp, you know.
I'm gonna use it as a blanket.
I mean, like at least 3 of you could be under that thing. I'm pretty sure it's rolled up and being kept safe.
It's in the bag of holding.
I don't know if you can get all that in the bag of holding.
What, the wing?
The dragon wing? No,
Yeah.
no,
No?
definitely not.
Why not?
It's huge.
It's only 30 pounds.
Yeah, but it's like ridiculously huge. It's light, but it's just you can't fit it all in there.
Just roll it into one big tube.
I mean, it's in a tube, but it's you just can't fit into the width of a. It's right now. It's like tied up to somebody's backpack at the top somewhere.
If we flap it really hard, can we fly?
The rest of the stuff probably it can sit in there. And, in pieces and whatnot. Yeah, sure. It's depends how much you took, I guess. But most of the stuff can get in there.
We took everything.
Most feasible things, yeah, can get in there. You didn't take everything. You didn't take useless things.
We took everything useful.
But
All
I'll
right,
get that dragon
so-
head out.
Like the whole head?
The dragon head's up to work to carry.
I'll do
I'll
it.
help you, but I'm
I'll get
carrying
the whole
200
head.
pounds of scales. on me.
No, I mean,
Oh, sorry about that. I'm back. What's up?
the issue with taking the head is that you'd have to drag it.
I will.
Yeah, we've already ripped the horns off it and the teeth out of it.
Yeah,
Did we get the dragon eyes?
Did y'all deface my dragon head?
not useful in terms of what I got for it on.
Y'all took the horns
Yeah.
and the teeth out?
Yeah, they just started. Yeah, I mean they were at it for an hour.
Harvested it. Got the 20 pounds of teeth, my guy.
Well, I guess I'll take its eyeballs.
Oh, I got a sick idea. Can we make
Tongue.
like a land ice raft, like a sled, and then
Out of
attach the
its head.
wing, and me and Asai like airbend into the wing, and we fly our glide or sled boat across the ice.
And we fly to our home where we live together.
Well, I don't know. You'd have to kind of like explain how you want to go about doing this to me.
Okay, so we fashion
Okay.
we fashion one of the ice blocks into like a sled that's capable
Yeah.
of carrying
Yeah.
the party,
Gotcha. Uh-huh.
and then we attach the dragon wing
Yeah.
to the middle of the ice block. We can possibly freeze the base into the ice block like a sail, and me and Asai airbend the dragon wing and to push the sled using the wing as a sail, and so we go super fast across all the ice and the snow.
I'll think about it. I'll see what I'll see what to roll, what to do. But right now, you guys are huddled around this campfire.
We're rested.
And I'd say that in the vicinity of the campfire, yeah, it's no longer like freezing or anything. Huddled together, campfire going,
Cooking some
clothes
Yeti
on.
meat.
cooking food. It's a rough night of camping, but it's not dangerous in any means. So I'd say you guys are full health next morning.
During this time, I'm gonna want to talk to all y'all about who has available attunement slots for things. I think it'd just be Baslot and Mako, maybe?
Mako has, one open. Technically, Basil would have one open, but he'd have to get rid of Fury's Edge, Dragon Ruin, or the Scarab.
Gotcha.
I think, and I know Auric is maxed out and won't be changing anytime soon in the next 10 levels.
And Will is also pretty maxed out. So, Mako,
Yes.
I've noticed that you do not have too many magical items. I did not know if you wanted to take care of Barkley for me.
You're giving me Barkley? I love Barkley. Wait, do I see Barkley?
You've never seen Barkley. You've
What
heard
is-
about him.
Karen, just for fucking flavor, I let Mako touch the necklace and introduce him.
Yeah. It didn't take very long to, like I said, attunement's not going to take very
Not
long.
pre-attunement, just be so we can both see him.
Sure, he looks like the Barkley that's on Karen's magical item.
I can see him now,
Just
right now?
Yeah, he's just a kind of a spectral ghost version of it, but yeah.
He is real. I thought you were going crazy. Oh my god,
No.
yes. I can. You're giving me.
I cast Speak with Animals. But Barkley, are you okay going with Mako?
Yes,
Okay.
that sounds fun.
Well, he'll take good care of you. Take good care of Mako. He's a good friend.
I promise I'll take good care of Barkley.
And I will give you Barkley.
Oh my god.
And I shall attune to Frozen Dawn.
So, I'm not sure if I ever gave the history of Barkley. I'm not sure if you ever asked Barkley
No, I
where he
haven't.
came from.
Wait,
Yeah.
a little bit. Yeah, I think I know. You've told me a little bit about it.
Okay, but basically, Barkley was a family pet of a child who died, but they made a magical item for him that kept him as a ghost, essentially,
Aww.
for the kid to wear.
Aw, no, I'm sad.
I mean, this is a long time ago. This is
Yeah.
hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years ago.
Still. Aw.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah.
I promise I'll take good care of you, Barkley.
He spectrally
There's
licks your leg. You don't feel anything.
There's a tear that kind of freezes on Karen's face as when my attunement drops on him and I can't see him anymore.
It's sad.
What's happening with Barkley?
So sad.
But Barkley's transferring owners to Mako.
I do not like all the sadness.
They're being upset about a made-up dog.
I mean, to everybody else's vision, unless you're really
Nah, I'm watching and I'm over here sniffling, trying to hide the fact that I'm almost crying to myself.
all that it looks like is Karen is handing Mako he's barking at nothing, and then giving Mako a necklace, and then Mako's just oh, and then starts looking at and petting nothing.
I'm just gonna shake my head and pull these eyeballs out of this dragon skull.
But yeah,
I'm gonna go over and give Karen a hug.
I give Karen a hug too.
Oh my god, we're all just hugging Karen.
SI comes up and starts to hug Karen.
And Ark's over there what the fuck is going on?
He doesn't know what's going on. He's just joining. Hold up, I got something for you, Tiny.
Bitch,
Yes.
whenever you take fire damage, you regain snowball charges.
Yes, I saw it. And I
I can
just
shoot
kinda-
you with fire.
I just kind of stab your hand with the bleeding edge.
mean, if I really need to.
Yeah, you need it.
Tiny, so, because of rage limitations, normally I can't cast spells while raging. Can I snowball people while raging through this weapon?
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it. My favorite answer.
So in the
Rage snowballs.
Rage snowballs.
in the downtime while we're all sitting around the campfire and waking up and stuff, Mako draws in the snow with a stick a little his idea and it's in the library.
Oh, by the way, just for shits and giggles, I rolled a strength check of 19 to return the hugs to everybody, so I'll get a little crunched.
Mako takes 10 points of damage? No. I love you, kid. So this is what you see in the snow. Mako's drawing his idea.
Dang, did you draw the one picture? That's pretty good.
He drew his idea of yeah.
Heck yeah.
Y'all look over at Mako holding a little stick and he's like super impressed with himself. Like he feels like he's got his hands on his hips like, yeah, that was me. I drew that.
That's much better than I could have done.
So, what's you guys move right now? You guys are all kind of like creeping around the morning fire and breakfast is finished.
Yeah,
You guys have your spell slots. You guys
find
have all
breakfast
your,
of more Yeti meat.
all your
to try to get
cooldowns
rid
are
of it
good
all.
to go. All your spell slots are back.
The dragon wing's still looking fine, being out in this cold weather.
I assume, yeah. Well, it's rolled up. It's looking fine. It's probably the only thing that's not in your bags of holding at the moment.
Yeah, because I don't know that it would fit.
It doesn't. It just even rolled up. It doesn't weigh a lot. It's just physically too large. Unless you.
Yeah, too large for the opening.
Unless
The
we
only
cut
way you
it
can
into
get in there is if
strips.
you start like cutting it into strips and things. You don't want to mess that up right now.
Yeah.
Too large for the opening.
So-
Alright.
What's your move? You guys leave the cave.
Yeah, let's get the fuck
Back-
out of this shithole.
Back in the wilderness. Back in the nature elements.
I will. Morning time. I'll conch shell our guide
Okay.
and let them know that we're still alive, and we'll be on our way back to the frost giant place.
Yeah. Okay. So the guy that was Duna, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Duna. Okay. Yeah. Duna's not very long-winded. She's like, received message. We'll be ready.
So,
So she'll pick you up outside the frost giant compound.
Alright.
You guys are leaving. So you do notice that when you're like, it's actually you've gotten acclimated to the cave, but you do notice outside that there seems to be a bit of a storm going, a bit of a blizzard. It's hard to see past the entrance of the cave.
I'm going to cast.
It's like late weathered right now.
So first, I'm going to cast Druidcraft to see if this is going to continue on for more than the next 24 hours.
Okay.
Because I can tell the weather.
Yes.
Yes. So this is not going away anytime soon. Then I will just give me 10 minutes, and I will cast Guiding Hand to have a tiny. Well, it should be a tiny incorporeal hand. I think we changed it to my people.
You turned on your voice again, buddy.
I'm like, should we tell him?
Damn it!
Yeah, I don't even notice it. That's just me because I'm thinking Overwatch in my head, and I just played Sunday Night D&D. So I'm listening to Robot Fitch, and I'm just like, yeah, no problem. Got it
Yeah.
all.
All right. Sorry about that. I think I fixed it so I shouldn't do that so easily.
Pretty funny when it happens.
So yeah, I'll cast Guiding Hand. One of my spectral ancestors of the tribe pops up and will guide me to the or guide us all to the frost giant place.
Okay. What's the name of the spell again?
Guiding Hand.
Guiding Hand. Let's see.
It says you create a tiny incorporeal hand of shimmering light in an unoccupied space that you can see within range. The hand exists for 8 hours, and I named one major landmark, such as the Frost Giant's camp, and it guides me there.
Oh. Trying to think. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to think about exactly how this is gonna roll, but yeah, all right. The hand, brings you to the edge of the cave, which is essentially one of your tribes people. Of probably, sometimes they're ancient, so you're not really sure who they are, but you can definitely tell that they were a part of your tribe at some point. This one's
it's not like
older elven female. She does come up to the edge of the cave. You all kind of following right behind Karen. She comes to the edge of the cave, and then puts her hand across the blizzard, kind of like a mime, and just kind of stops there and looks at you, and just looks kind of sad. Can't really do anything else beyond that spell's ability. But she does attempt to every now and then, looking back at you and then back at the blizzard, to kind of move through it, but some will, for some reason, cannot.
I think there's something blocking us from getting to the camp, to the Frost Giant place.
What do we do?
Because it's not invisible. Everybody can see this being.
Yeah, so like something physical that's stopping us, something magical.
Either either that's or the Frost Giant city doesn't exist anymore.
Well, you could always have it.
Or we might.
Where the Goliaths were.
Or we might be on another plane of existence.
Does it seem like another plane of existence? DM?
You've only been to one other plane of existence. It does not feel like the ethereal realm.
Does it feel any different? I've been on two.
You had a harrowing experience. You went to the Shadowfell for a brief minute, did not like it, and then got sucked in by some random force to the elemental planes.
Does it feel anything like this?
Definitely not. That was chaotic.
I will just fucking take a step out into the blizzard and see.
Okay. Karen steps out into the blizzard, and it's almost opaque in nature, this blizzard, and as soon as one step goes, it seems like he's almost pulled in through the gale, and he is not even with a foot within a foot away. He is outside your vision.
All right. I'm gonna break out my 50 feet of rope, tie it to everybody, and then leave like an extra, 5 feet in front of me to go tie it to Karen. I'm gonna go walk out where he walked.
Wait. Basilot.
Well, Karen's already gone.
Well, I'm gonna go the direction he went.
Okay, yeah. So, okay, where
Like
do you tie
exactly
things?
where he went. I am
Right around the
tying
waist first.
the rope around everybody's waist and my waist.
That takes a little while.
Well, we got time.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm gonna try to walk
I'm just gonna
back.
tell Orc to
Okay.
hold the damn rope.
Sure. 1 second. All right. So right now, Basslip is trying to get Orc to start tying some ropes around people.
Orc, hold this rope. If I give
Can I
one
ask-
tug,
Does
pull
Barkley
hard.
does Barkley know what's going on?
Barky's just kind of whining outside the blizzard,
Actually,
looking out in front of it.
2 tugs means pull. 3 means come.
I'm gonna pull out my whistle and try to whistle at Karen.
Do you know that if he heard it or not?
So it's I wouldn't know if he could hear it or not, but the whistle supposedly can be heard by anyone.
Okay. Is there a range particular?
I don't think so. I think it's just a magical whistle.
Okay. My question is, do they have to be on the same plane?
Well, I tested it with Hightower, so that's my only understanding is that
You
Hightower
tested it with me in the box.
You're right.
Oh, yeah,
you're right. No,
yeah,
he did.
yeah.
He did hear the box. So yeah, then technically yes. I'm saying that this tying experience has taken about 2 minutes. So in that amount of time, I go to Karen real quick. Karen, when you walk out through the blizzard, you're no longer outside anymore. You're what appears to be in a rather droll party. It is dark, although there is some light coming through some what do you call it? Stained glass windows.
Okay.
It appears to be some type of royal court that you've just strolled through at this time. It's in a smaller area, kind of next to a balcony and some other furniture and architecture, art, sculptures, and things of that nature. You seem to have stumbled outside of what appears to be a stairway behind you. It's no longer anything else but the stairway. Snow is actually at your feet from this blizzard. And to your left, the only person who just notices it immediately, an odd-looking creature, elven-looking, pale though, kind of looks like he's almost frigid, almost dead-looking in a way. But he's kind of drinking a drink, and he's like watching the party, but just only the one distracted. The music is playing. It's kind of like kind of new wavy, medieval new wave, goth rock, if you will. And
Okay.
he's got some jewelry. He's got a lot of extravagant jewelry on. He's looking over at you as you walk through, and he's kind of taken aback. He's like, "Huh? Where did you come from?"
Where? Better yet, where am I?
That's a fun question. Well, usually people who come here already know where they're coming from. You're at the Winter Court. You just came from. You were just in Hyperborean's lair, were you not?
That's exactly true.
Did he throw you in here, or what happened?
Got into a fight.
He offers you. A servant comes by, and he's just like, "One for my friend too." Yeah. He offers you a drink.
I'm okay for now. Thank you for the offer,
okay.
though.
Well, yeah. So yeah, did he throw you in here, or usually he eats people? I assume.
So
You don't look
got
too
into a
tasty,
fight.
Oh, of course. That sounds like
And-
Hyperborean.
Are you his friend?
I'd say I'm the one who deals with him the most. I wouldn't say friend. He doesn't really like anyone.
Can I roll an insight check on that?
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Good man.
No. 5.
But yeah, you're not really sure about anything anymore because you like he's the most obvious thing that's happening right now because he's sitting right next to, he's watching a party that's going on. There seems to be some type of ball. It doesn't look too large. It seems like a small gathering of very enigmatic looking individuals. Peculiar individuals as well. People are standing out. These are just human dwarves.
What would I know? Like, so like what would I call the plane of existence that we normally come from? Is it like just the prime material plane, or?
I call the material realm. Sure.
That's so I'm from the material realm. But what's plane are we on now?
Oh, this is the Feywild.
Ooh.
But you're at the Winter Court, so
That's just kind of the feeling that I got.
yeah.
So
You're kind of here too much.
yes. So as I said, Hyperborean and I and my friends got into a fight. And, he is no more.
Oh, and I would say that conversation is sort of right about that point when the three of you, or the rest of you guys, so this is about the time Baslet's like, what are we doing? Who's doing what?
Essentially, Auric, tie this rope to yourself. I'm going to go through and find Karen. 2 tugs, you pull it as hard as you can. 3 means come forward. Ignore 1. And I go in.
Okay.
To the snow.
Yeah.
I do have a 10-foot blind sight, so...
Yeah. Well, you do feel I mean, for some reason, you actually don't feel anything outside that 10 feet in front of you.
Throw a rock through the thing and then see if I could sense the rock on the other side of the blizzard.
You do not. In fact, Karen, you have a rock hit your leg during this conversation. Tiny one.
Can I poke just my arm through into the snow?
You may attempt to.
Okay, then I do that.
Okay. Roll a strength saving throw.
This is Stargate, buddy. You know the answer to this already.
I don't know what's happening. Strength saving throw?
So I know.
Like, you feel your shoulder and your head lurch you through, but luckily between your strength, I mean, it took more than your strength to pull back because Auric had to plant real quick to bring you back in.
Did I see anything?
Not necessarily yet, no.
Okay. I was making sure I didn't see like a Baslot head fucking pop through.
Not yet.
So, gentlemen, I can see without sight for 10 feet. Sort of blindly being able to tell where things are within 10 feet of me.
Take a look.
Nothing is on the other side of this blizzard. Nothing is on the other side.
I can see for miles and miles.
Nothing.
The rock that I threw isn't even there. I suggest this is some sort of, I don't know, doorway. I've encountered one before in my life.
So should we
That's
go
how
in
I got
after
into
Karen?
the Shadowfell.
And then the door closes and I'm stuck in the Feywild by myself.
If Karen's in there, I suggest we move hastily. Not sure how long it'll last.
Well, then let's go.
Alright.
Well, what's the
Popping
movement
through
on this?
first.
Okay, but it's
I'm gonna pop through and I got the rope still tied.
Technically, Auric is attached, so he would go through as well.
So if I go through, he just gets like yanked on the rope.
He gets yeeted unless he cuts himself real quickly.
I'll yeet while I'm trying to whistle.
Auric's
Just
like,
whistling, just.
I'm gonna go in. Auric's like,
I'm like, yeah. One yank, pull you. 3 yanks, let you go. Cut the line. Two yanks, ignore it.
I grab a hold of Orc and try to keep him from going through.
Oh no, he gone.
That man gets sucked.
Like you have like 0 reaction time for this.
Yeah. It's like you get some spaghetti, like you get some pasta in your mouth and you suck as fast as you can. That shit's just. Hell yeah.
So they have been blipped. I'd say you're having a bit of a conversation with. I'd say maybe only like 30 more seconds or so pass, Fitch.
I'm sorry. I never got your name.
Oh, well, you can call me, you do want to be careful in the winter court saying names and things like that. You typically want to go by a moniker. Just call me, I don't know, what's a frustratingly human name? Derek. Call me Derek.
Okay, Derek. If we are going by monikers, you can call me Stone.
Very well, Stone.
Stone, like a rock.
Stone?
Stone, yes.
Stone, okay, good. Gotcha. And you do notice as you're kind of getting more acquainted with this Derek here, that when I say like eclectic, enigmatic characters, you do notice that there is what appears to be a just hauntingly icy individual sitting on the throne, watching this watching this like party, this little get together, small ball, if you will. 1 second.
God, I'm so much trying to separate my knowledge from Karen's knowledge.
Yeah. You're watching this individual kind of looming over the procession, if you will. It almost is the procession, the way this... there doesn't seem to be much like, actual kind of fun going on at this party. At most, you see some smirks and whatnot. Let's see, some little really half-hearted chuckles. That's like the most bountiful fun going on right now. But on the throne, you do notice this individual kind of looming over the procession.
Oh. He's not.
And you said he's like a super pale, like, elf-like person?
Yeah, pale elf-like person. Yeah. Derek, short, kind of almost lightish blue hair, you know?
Okay.
Wide eyes. I mean, he almost looks like he came out of a freezer, you know?
Okay.
Gaunt and sunken in, eye sockets, dark blue. Weird individuals around here. There appears to be next to this person on the throne. There appears to be a person in a weird face-like armor, like just devoid of emotion armor. But his shield, it has a mirror on it. Odd things, odd people, really. There's a guy who has like magical snow ice apparatuses flying around him. Bald. I mean, any one particular person is just strange. Like there looks to be a kind of a witch-looking entity, kind of in the corner, next talking to some couple of mages looking in blue robes. And of course, the really, and then the goth dancing, you know, the little like lean and nod, you know, and then like a bit of a ball dance going on, but really half-hearted. And I'd say as you're kind of looking over this, you do see Basilit, and then really quickly followed by Oric, who just kind of goes tumbles in, bringing a little bit of the blizzard.
First thing that I do, like the second they tumble in, don't say anything. Okay, don't say my name, don't say anything, don't say anyone's name. Okay?
Fake names?
Your name is, for now, I say it should be Mask.
Masky.
Call me
Honestly, Baslet fits kind of right in with the way he looks.
Call me Baldath.
Baldath, okay.
I thought of it. I'm very clever.
Are there going to be more of you coming through?
I think there should probably be 2 more.
Go out on the balcony with you all real quick.
Probably.
Gary, you're actually trying to start a scene here. That's not what we want. Or roll a quick perception check real quick. As you're just getting bombarded with information. Because what you expected to be a blizzard is now a
I
dark
untie
wintry
Oric and
forest.
myself from the rope.
Yeah, I'll look around,
And
understanding
I'm gonna
that.
collect the rope.
I'll look around, understanding that Karen wants us to. The situation is obviously one of maybe ill intent. So even though I look around and I'm perplexed by it, the goofiness of Oric is gone, and now I'm like, yes, Tim Morrissey, nice to meet you.
And Morrissey.
Perception.
Yeah.
Perception.
I see everything.
Is a
This is Derek.
14.
14, gotcha.
And
Tom. If they have, just keep filing them to the balcony. If there are more of them. And so at this point, Will, Mako, what are you guys doing?
Going in, right?
Going in? All right.
Yeah.
And yeah, again, just as quickly as Oric and Baslet. Foop, foop. And there's a brief kind of just clenching cold at your throat, but it gets quickly turned away. It's a cold. The cave is cold, and I'd say that the temperature doesn't change too much from here to the court. Just the wind is gone. That harsh wind is gone, and you are in what appears to be a weird, oddly melancholy medieval court.
Yes, Karen, where the fuck are we?
And definitely Karen. As soon as you come through, Karen immediately gives you the spiel about not saying anything and moving to the balcony.
not saying. Yes, call me. That's balcony. My name is Stone. You know this. This is what I'm going by. You do not say my name.
I'm going to fuck this up.
Do you want me to give you as Marco and Will comes through? Do you want don't say my name. Don't say anybody's name. This is Derek. Come to the balcony. Don't say your own name. Come on, let's go. We're causing a scene.
Let's go to the balcony.
Mm-hmm.
What should we call you, my spellcasting friend?
Are you talking to Derek?
No, I'm talking to Will.
Oh, Will. Yeah, Will and Mako. What are your monikers all in here?
My name is Ice.
Ice. Oh, does a sigh come through?
A lot of ice.
Yeah. I'd say it's came through Mako, and yeah.
This is my friend Snow.
Yes, that would work.
Ice and snow. And,
I guess that makes me fire.
No,
we are so lame.
Yeah.
Don't call yourself fire around.
Oh yes, this is the winter court. That might be bad. Ice and snow might be a little on the nose too. That's a feel.
Will, as you walk in, roll a perception check. As you're getting this rundown, roll a perception check.
I'm just thinking in the back of my mind, wolf, 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 wolf.
Did my 14 yield anything?
It did not.
Okay.
My name is Air, and this is Wind.
Okay, air inland. Let's work a little bit.
What the hell do you add to perception? No, there it is. Perception. Ha! 8.
8. Okay. Gotcha.
I'm not.
Try another perception with guidance.
I'm not perceptive, buddy.
I'm
Wait.
extremely perceptive.
Wait. I'm supposed to add something to perception, aren't I?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Add 1 intelligence and 1 perception
Come on.
to perception checks. So 9.
Yeah, you don't notice anything. Did you still want to call yourself Fire, by the way?
No.
What did you change it to?
No, we'll go with no.
You look like a Henry.
There we go.
Take Henry. Derek's helping you out.
That would have been so funny if Derek was like, "You look like a William to me."
Technically, that's my fake name anyway.
Technically true. Yeah, that'd be interesting.
That's something I don't want to test out.
So, what is this right there? Is that a mark on my? Okay. Yeah, you file everybody off to the balcony. As you do so, you see this
This is so bad.
decrepit old lady
My
kind of
handwriting?
loom
Yes.
through the. Huh? Oh yeah, you see this decrepit old lady kind of like
That's
loom
for me,
through
not
the.
you.
She does have nice attire on, but you can like almost like see through her skin. It's so thin. And she kind of like looms past the curtain over to the balcony and be like, I thought I saw mortals in the court. Did you by chance want some apples? You look famished. I have an apple.
I don't think it's. I think we're okay. We just ate.
Derek, you see Derek kind of smiling off in the corner.
Are we all here seeing this?
Yeah, you're all on the balcony and there's this old lady trying to give
Can
one
I-
of you an apple.
Can
Can I
I
have Can I have an apple to go?
Oh,
Yes, you may.
Can I
Does
stealthily?
this apple look normal?
It looks like a normal apple.
Can I
Yeah.
stealthily cast?
Yeah, it's kind of a little bit more yellow. It's got some more yellow hue to it.
Can I stealthily cast detect magic?
I mean, yeah, you can do that. You can do that, Will, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this whole place is fucking lit up. But yeah, the apples are absolutely magical.
Can I roll an insight to see if she's trying to poison us?
I'll put on my best.
Roll an insight.
I'll
Like if
put
the
on
apple is nefarious.
I will put on my best.
I'm not good at this. But,
Imitation of my father.
13.
13.
Has Karen mentioned that this is the Fae? Has he said that to me? Because that was said to him.
No, he's moved people through.
Okay, that's what I thought.
No, I mean, so obviously this entity has something of ill motive to an extent. I mean, something that she wants out of this.
Yeah. I'll put on my best imitation.
She's kind of
my
like
father.
she's like kind of slowly going towards Mako now with the apple because Mako said sure. So she's like, "You want it?"
What does this apple do?
I just looked a little hungry, so far away from normal mortal
Okay.
food.
Not hungry right now, but
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Take it. And he starts like handing it out to you.
I'm kind of scared.
Can I?
Okay.
Can I? Tiny, can I roll anything to know if I know anything about the Feywild? If I've heard stories.
Yeah, roll a history.
Okay.
Hey.
17.
17. I mean, the Feywild is sort of a random place, and hard to get down for most normal individuals. Um,
So Fitch knows way too much about the Feywild.
time doesn't flow the right way.
Mhm. Would I know anything about this whole Apple thing, or names, or accepting gifts, or anything like that?
Not in particular.
Well, damn it.
That's like real specific cultural stuff.
Yep. No, it's cool. No, I get it. I was just seeing if I could.
No, you don't get it.
So, I mean, all of you are kind of like, I assume, backed up towards the edge of this balcony now, as this old lady is trying to give Mako an apple, and Mako's not so sure. She's
her
about
name
to
was-
drop it, like.
Lady, you're
handing it out
staring
to
at
you.
Excuse me.
It's handing it out to you.
Persona was Derek, right?
Who?
Derek?
What about Derek?
Oh, I was talking to him.
I mean, he's still sitting at a table, and has like gotten Karen to like kind of move you all to the balcony.
Do I owe you
Okay,
anything
well,
for the
I'm gonna
apple?
go up to him. This
You
is
may do
Derek,
so.
right?
Yes.
What's up with the apple?
Well, the apple thing is happening like right now.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm asking him about the
well,
apple thing.
I
It's
get that,
happening.
the idea that she's like right next to you
I'm
is the
gonna-
thing.
I'm gonna tell her. On second thought, it'd be impolite of me to eat or take food from someone.
Oh,
Eat right now. Thank you.
okay. Well,
You see-
maybe just come back to me later if you want an apple.
Okay, I will.
Kind
I'll
of
do
like
that.
pokes at your chest a little bit.
Thank
Kind of
you.
like creeps away.
Nice lady.
But Vasily, you do go ask about this apple, and then he's like, she has, she can't just sway any of us here in the court, so she saw an opportunity to take what she wanted, and it didn't seem to work, so.
So
Mind elaborating a little bit on that?
This is not a safe place for all of you here, by the way. I don't really know what happened or how you all got here, but
So we killed a dragon. then we went to-
I heard that you all killed Hyperborean. That seems plausible. I
got
assume
the
this is some
scales
kind
right
of
here.
I assume this is all some kind of defense mechanism or something. Something coughed up a wild one, and you're all here right now.
How do we leave?
And well, that's a tricky situation that you found yourselves in. And
I was stuck in the Shadowfell. Not sure if you've heard of it for about 20 years.
Okay. Well, this is significantly a better place than the Shadowfell.
Yes.
I don't know about that.
It's a little bit.
Not
It's a,
trying to
it's
eat
a, well, you know what? The Shadowfell, at least, you see their teeth, and you know that the entities that the things are unsafe there. A little bit more harder to tell around here.
Place requires a keen eye, I see.
Possibly, yes. And
I think I'm
and,
extremely perceptive individual.
and here's the thing, okay? So I was sort of a liaison to Hyperborean, and there were deals being made, and well, I think some of those individuals might not be too happy that he's dead. So I'd be very careful who you associate with around here, especially my boss.
And
Who's not here right now because he hates these things.
and why are you yourself not angry about the dragon being slain?
Because I didn't really prefer Hyperborean at all. I didn't really like him. He's terrible to deal with.
Okay.
It's an assignment I don't have to worry about anymore, but I'm going to feign ignorance about the situation. The problem is that the evidence of the situation
Yes.
is sitting on the balcony right now, and two of you are standing right next to me, and I'm trying to appear like I'm talking to myself.
Ah,
I walk away.
So, yeah. The party. I mean, there's not a whole lot of excitement going on, and any kind of like chatter is really muted. Beyond the very again medieval new wave goth pop rock going on.
any advice on getting out of here?
Well, I could see the problem is most people here are going to ask for favors. You don't want to be in debt to any kind of fae at the Winter Court.
Yeah, but it did seem odd.
Yes. No, you don't want to get in that kind of a groove with a Bower Hag. No. The question is, who's going to want the least around here? And we could ask the lawkeeper, but she's a bit of a weirdo. Everyone here is, though. And he kind of like looks over to the lawkeeper, who's just kind of wrapped in what appears to be like silken blue robes, barely covering. There's not a whole lot to the imagination, but aside from the only silken blue robe, she is appears to wear some type. You can't really tell what she looks like because instead of the only thing that's on her body besides these silken blue robes is some type of weird creature skull with a plethora of horns coming out the back. And she just seems to watch the area in a way. She actually has her like knees like tucked up into her as she's like sitting in the chair, kind of like L style from Death Note. As she just kind of watches
Interesting.
the area. And we could ask her, but you generally need to trade stuff, and that might not go well for you.
Oh, seeing as to where she's wearing a bone on her head, we have recently come into possession of a plethora of things from a dead dragon.
Yes.
Uh,
But she generally trades in information. You could ask our fair prince to get out of here, but
We
then
do
again,
know of the existence of another dragon.
do we know the existence of another? I mean, there's countless
We do.
dragons across
We do.
countless planes. Oh, well, she might. You have to determine what she knows and doesn't know, so she might already know that. That being said,
Well, she doesn't know that Hyperborean is dead.
that might be some new information to her. Very
Information.
true.
it,
Luckily, you seem to you fit in right here with what your ensemble looks like for the most part. You're dressed for the occasion with the mask. You don't look human right off the bat, so if you think you can ask her a question without giving too much, she's an option.
All right. Well, I shall be back here, possibly.
Yeah. You kind of loom across the roll a. Oh, you go back to the balcony?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Does Will come back to the balcony as well?
Yeah, I assume Will moved
back
away
in
back to the
Will to
balcony, or
come.
did you go somewhere else, Will?
back
Okay.
to the balcony.
Okay, because like kind of seeing his uncomfortableness with a bunch of us talking to him all at once. Well, when those two come away, I'll walk back up to him. That's Derek. I'm sorry for constantly intruding upon you. I have just one quick question. Are you aware of the Grey Wind?
The Grey Wind. Yeah, he hasn't been here in quite some time, though.
Is he a part of the Winter Court, or is he from
Well,
somewhere else in the Feywild?
he's a guest. more of a guest of long time ago. He hasn't come back in a while. Probably different leadership. He's
Okay.
probably more than welcomed.
I have a token of his. I did not know if it would be possible to somehow get in contact with him, or something like that.
He's not really one for the social life, you know. He's generally a creature of means and an action. He doesn't like politics. He's an old entity. The Winter Court is not his scene. Getting in contact, that's not really one of my it's not really under my I wouldn't say jurisdiction, wheelhouse, if you will.
Right, no, I understand that. I didn't know if, since I have a token of his, if that would create some sort of tie between us.
Maybe if he gave you an item, maybe he sees something. You obviously killed Hyperborean, something he might have wanted to happen a long time ago. Maybe something on his turf that he didn't like. Causing problems.
Is there any sort of guidelines that you would suggest for us out here?
Don't make a deal. Don't say your name. Don't make a deal that you don't like. You probably will have to make a deal. But know the terms.
Right, the old thing trying to give the apple, is taking things a bad idea?
You might want to get an idea of what they are.
It's okay.
Some of these entities are a little less restrained than others here. Especially at seeing, I don't want to call you less powerful because of your recent activities, but I think she was drawn to you. She is a certain type of hag, if you will, and she's drawn out of certain actions of malice. You probably didn't hate Hyperborean, but it sounds like you carved him up quite good.
No, this is true.
But literally carrying his carcass along with us.
Yeah. Okay. Do we owe you anything for all of your information that you have given?
Generally speaking, I'm not really that much of an important person around the court. The more friends I have, no matter how small, might come in handy later.
Okay.
Roll a perception while you're out here, Karen.
Yay.
The big thing that catches your eye, obviously, is the prince, who you generally keep you don't like stare at too long, and the dancing that's going on. Most of the people in here are typically like on the ballroom floor. They'll like meander a little bit before another song kicks back up. Some people will sit down, some people will stand up. But yeah.
15.
15. One second. So anybody may attempt to like walk around the area. You will definitely be, you want to be, like Derek does tell you to be sort of inconspicuous as possible, especially if you don't have some type of like means to like readily discern yourself as human from other people.
And I put on my fancy clothes.
Derek can guide you to an area to do such a thing, but just let me know what you guys are attempting to do.
I'll put on my fake mustache and I'll walk around the ballroom.
All right, sure. I'd say as Derek is guiding you to an area where you can change, Warwick is walking around the ballroom.
With the mustache.
I'd say that out on the balcony, Will and who's still on the balcony? Just Will.
After I get done talking to Derek, I'd go back out to the balcony.
Okay, so Karen, Mako, Will's getting changed. Oric is looming around. Bassett, what did you do? Are you just back at the balcony right now? I'm assuming you're back at the balcony. So between Bassett, Mako, and Karen, you notice this like really paunchy, pudgy, bigger looking because the cloak seems to be pretty thick individual. He's got a crown on. You're not sure if he's royalty or anything. He's probably everybody at the court some type of nobility. He's got a crown on. He's super short, like dwarven short.
Sai would be out here with us too, I think.
Yeah, very true. Sai would be there too, and keeping quiet, keeping calm. This individual kind of comes up, about 4 feet tall. Man, I'd say he's pushing like 5 feet tall. He's pushing 5 feet tall. Pudgy, he's got some robes on. You see him kind of come out to the back, and he's like, I didn't think people would be out here. I'm just trying to get away from it all for right now. Don't mind me. This guy like comes out the balcony and brings a drink. It's like, inside's so stuffy. So, not sure if you're gonna slip up and say something wrong. Just trying to meet some ladies.
It feels like a sauna inside. Like it's hard to breathe.
It sure does. Especially with the, the pressure. Supposed to take home a bride today.
Oh, are you? Well,
yeah.
Good luck and congratulations on the wedding.
I gotta pick one first.
Any suitors you see fit?
The more than likely the weaker one. Yeah, those are the ones I can grab the easiest. Won't put too much of a fight.
Yes.
That's life, though.
Wait, I'm not here to hear this guy say this.
No,
am I?
you should.
Do I hear this guy talking?
No, I'm just like, who's with me?
Karen and Karen.
I'm just looking at Karen and Bassett with like big eyes. Just like, what the fuck is going on?
The problem is all those chicks in there are just way too crazy. They got crazy powers, crazy entities, weird, just there's odd things about them, really. But you gotta just do it. You gotta roll with the punches. I can't just go pick some random Eldrin. That's not noble of me. No, I can't just go make a peasant a noble. I have to pick something like I don't know, like some Fae of Torture or something. That's not fun. Fae of Eternal Darkness or some type of weird thing with 7 eyes. You roll with it, though,
Yes.
Takes another drink. You guys look fun.
Yes.
What are you?
Have you ever had a fun time in the what do we call like the normal plane?
Material plane.
Have you ever had any fun adventures or doings of interesting things on the material plane?
I mean, I assume you guys all do some fun stuff there. You're all posing as human. That's kind of, what is that supposed to be ironic?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I'm most definitely not human, but yes.
Well, yeah, obviously, but it's kind of a bold move walking into the Winter Court posed as humans. You might step on somebody's toes. If anything, you might actually draw some weird attention too. Like, I don't know.
Hence the mask,
Oh yeah. But why would you wear a mask and pose as a human at the same time? Unless you are a human. That'd be wild. I'd probably suck your brains out.
Yes.
It's been a long time since I had human brain. Takes another sip. Nah, that's the taste I forgot.
Well, if you
How rude of us.
if you want to go to the material plane with us, you could always get some.
I would, but the Brightwater have a bit of a,
That's why
it's
we
hard to
don't
get
go
into the
Brightwater.
material plane because of the Empire.
No, that's why we don't go to the Empire.
Wow, yeah. I mean, well, the Empire is just a place in the material realm, but like the Empire has like the travel on lot. I mean, it's not just it's the court. It's the Night Court.
Yes.
We have the Winter Court. We talk to the Night Court. Night Court controls the material plane. All that fun. Anyway, I gotta get back to it.
Well, good luck on your adventure tonight, and hope you fare well.
Have fun.
I hope so, too.
bride.
And we didn't catch your name. Who might you be?
Well,
Alias is Henry.
yeah, I go by a few names.
It's
Call me
just
the
in
Ice
my
King
head
for right
so
now.
much.
The Ice King.
Ice King.
Well,
Sure.
I go by Henry. It's nice to meet you, Ice King.
Hey, Henry. All right. Talk to you later. He kind of shuffles off.
You see, Henry, I really wanted to tell him like some kind of made-up story, like we lost our ability to.
Yeah, and you wanted to get back.
the planes,
Yeah,
but
I saw your
didn't want to
angle.
have to kill him. I didn't want to have to kill him and cause some sort of scene.
No, Simon.
Seeing as we are in a different plane, I don't know if most things work the same. I would assume they do.
Orc, what have you been doing during
Where
this?
are we?
We're in the Windsor Court.
The
Yeah,
Winter Court.
In the Feywild.
Karen finally drops it on you.
Is Oric with us?
We are in the
Orc is not.
Feywild.
Fuck.
You're in the Winter Court in the Feywild. Orc, yeah, what have you been doing?
I am walking about the ballroom with the fake mustache on. Turn my family ring turn my family ring inside out so no one sees the medallion in it. And I'm just like, got to find information about the Night Court.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just walking around trying to trying to do my best impression of my father.
Yeah, just roll charisma.
Guidance?
Yeah, you have plenty of time to figure it out.
Yeah, I'm trying to just put on my father's impression of being the life of the party, kind of rubbing elbows, kissing babies. Alright, 11. Charisma?
Yeah, charisma. Just walking around.
Saving throw?
Yeah.
16.
16. Not bad. You get the general idea of because two parties are not alike, and this party is definitely not alike to a lot of things, even a formal ball. This you get this sense of like you're supposed to be looking like you're having a good time without having a good time. Okay, like you're definitely getting the sense that you kind of weave in the crowd. And when you present it to like at some point when you might have to say, just kind of nod, give a bow of some type, you make eye contact, but you don't, keep for it for too long.
I'm just
etc.,
vibing.
etc. For the most part, yeah, you are just vibing. I will say that, all of a sudden though. There appears to be a night-looking entity that blocks your path.
I'll try to cough just to get his attention.
He has a face that is. In fact, actually, this is what's blocking your path right now.
This is gonna be.
Is this the mirror shield guy?
It is.
Oh. So I think I'd probably try to cough to get his attention, but then once I
He kind of looms down at you, about a foot taller. Kind of looms down on you.
Pardon me, I have to go that way.
He just keeps his face on you as you move around.
That's such a weird expression. Keeps his face on you.
Well, just gonna go
So
this way.
creepy.
Tried to say pardon me, but more or less it's kind of like pardon you.
You
at
get
this
about
point.
10 feet away, but he kind of creeps at a speed of about 5 feet every 10 feet you move, but keeps staying near you.
I'll just stop what I'm doing and I'll turn around and look at him.
He gets 5 feet up to you and stares down.
Can I help you, sir?
One second. He brings his mirror up to you.
Yes, Tim Morrissey.
Hold up.
I don't.
And roll another quick charisma saving throw.
Oh no.
Saving
I don't like that he's testing you with the mirror.
Well, he's following me around this fucking party. I'm just trying to get some snaz. Some night court snaz. Oh, that's so bad. 7.
7.
Yeah.
Uh,
yeah. 7.
you hear a slight like. It's not you know like the typical sound like in ID4 or like those aliens make where the craft comes over, it's like, you know.
Oh no.
You know, it's not like that. It's small. It's actually very subtle, but it does come up, or it does. The mirror comes up, and you're like square in the center of it. It looms down on top of you, and your mustache evaporates away.
Huh. Oh. That took me months to grow. Ha ha.
He kind of kicks back up. A few people are looking. You see one person maybe give that kind of half-hearted chuckle, and it kind of like moves away back up around to the throne room.
The creature does?
Yeah.
Damn, that was my last mustache. Alright, well, doing this without the mustache. Yeah, I'm just doing this without the mustache.
You see this weird-looking gnome-type entity, but it actually doesn't really appear to be a gnome. Kind of like creep past your legs, like 3 of them do.
So,
One like goes
me.
right straight through your legs.
Excuse me, pardon
And
me.
like,
Oh,
yeah, the Looking Glass Knight doesn't really like and it doesn't like any kind of deception.
I see.
Everybody has to reveal their true form anyway. You keep it up.
Alright, toodaloo.
What is that, a human? That's fucking weird. Yeah, I know. And the one just lights up a pipe as he goes.
I look around as if I'm looking for the human too. Huh?
You actually didn't notice that you're actually about 5 feet, 10 feet away from the lore keeper, who's garbed in like the real thin blue silk, not leaving much to imagination, but has the bone head.
Is it a man or woman? Or
Oh, it's definitely a female. You're just not sure about her face.
okay. Does she have a drink?
She is actually just like creeped up into herself, like she is like knees to her chest, watching the party.
I'll get 2 drinks from the bar and bring her one. Or they have bottled beverages. I'll bring her a sealed bottle.
You actually find a servant,
Yes, hello, servant.
some type of elf-looking individual, pale elf, dark hair. Brings by like about a dozen or so drinks on a tray.
I'll just grab 2 very nonchalantly off the tray, as if they were meant for me the whole time.
Yeah, easy enough.
And I'll walk my way over to the lady.
Yep.
The lady all wrapped up in herself.
Sure.
Got my 2 drinks in my hand. Don't have my mustache, but that's okay. I noticed you weren't drinking or enjoying something to drink. You must be thirsty by this point.
I know thirst.
You can know Sage's thirst too, if you would like. And I'll offer her the drink.
This is snowberry wine. I know of that.
Oh. But do you desire snowberry wine.
I know people who do.
But you don't.
I do not.
Right, well, for me, and I'll toss both back. Soup, soup. So. So, man. I get the impression that you know a lot around here.
I know a lot about everywhere.
So you probably know all about the Night Court.
Maybe.
Well,
What do you know?
I'm kind of a big deal around the Night Court.
No, you're not.
That's true. I'm not. I don't know why I told you that. Well, to be honest, I don't know that much about the Night Court, and now that I'm here, I'm hoping to get to know more about them. Aside from the fact that they're a secret organization and that they somehow work in tandem with the Empire.
He's just staring blankly, looking around.
I'll look around too.
Yeah. If you have information to trade, I can give you information.
Oh, information to trade.
I am
Sure.
always looking for new things. Things I've not heard of, things I've not seen.
Well, do you know who I am?
I do know.
You know how dangerous it is for us to be here.
Yes, it's extremely dangerous.
If you know who I am, do you think I have information that you would want?
You maybe could. I don't know everything. I know a lot. I keep knowing more by people telling me.
There is a sword that is used as a sightseeing mark in a town not too far away. People come to look and witness people that touch the sword and die.
I know of this sword.
Do you know what's on the other end of it?
I do. The wagon.
Yes, the wagon. Do you know how to abolish that sword?
Yes.
How?
What do you have to tell me? If that's what you want to know, I need something I don't
Do I
know.
see Orc talking to the lore lady?
I'd say at this point you guys have been probably moving around, so Baslet, you definitely catch out Oric. In fact, roll a perception as just kind of like get you there quicker. Will, you've moved yourself into some finer attire, hanging out with Derek. The rest of you are on the balcony until you tell me otherwise.
23.
23. Yeah, I mean, easy enough straight shot to Oric. You have a straight visual key on where he is. It is past a bit of dancing, but you can walk around it if you choose to.
Yeah.
I have a potion that would allow you to read someone's mind. You could learn
Potion
information
mind.
from someone that might not want to even give you any.
Hmm.
With this.
This might go on. I don't technically take people's information from them, though.
Well,
This
that
is all a
wouldn't
willing
be.
trade.
It wouldn't be taking though, would it? It would just be you picking up something that was already there.
We don't deal in these type of I don't deal in these type of stipulations. The Winter Court does.
I look around again, as if I have like suspenders on, and I'll like do like the hand motion of like my fingers releasing off with the suspenders. So you are not part of the Winter Court.
I watch it when I have time. There's valuable information to gather here,
Avoid.
and they like making deals, and they want to know names. Names are powerful to them. I have many names to tell.
And you already have our names.
Your names are not so difficult to find.
Can I get close to her?
Sure.
I will whisper in her ear, "What is my name?"
I will tell you your name because you already know it, and this information is given free. You are Orc Dread.
Can I see Will?
You can. I mean, technically, Will has arrived at the party, so sure. Roll a perception. I mean, it is a party going on, and there is dancing in between you and the rest of the crew.
Oh, it's a good. 23. 22.
23. Yeah, you see Will.
I point towards Will.
Okay. Yeah. She kind of like moves her bone. You actually hear some creaking.
I'll take a deep breath as I
Creaking
ask
the
her,
pop, and he looks over. She looks over. Yeah.
what is his name?
That would cost a bit of information.
I know him as William Dredd.
And that's not his real name.
That's all I needed to know from that. Do other people know his real name? Or just you?
Some people might.
Fair. Well, to be honest with you, my big ace in the hole was actually revealing to you Will's real name, but since you already know that one, I'm afraid my usefulness to you might fall short. Unless, of course, I'll flash her the Devil's Sight, Eldritch Sight. My eyes can be of some assistance to you in some way.
Possibly.
Well, I need to know of the Night Court. I don't really have interest in this court here, this Winter Court.
That would cost some information.
Yes, I'm aware. We spoke about this. Is any kind of information, regardless of how minute it may be, useful?
Depends. The more if I determine the amount of information given and the amount of information received.
What's the name of the white dragon?
Hyperborean.
Hyperborea. I was gonna say Emporia. The dragon Hyperborea. How old is he now?
He should be coming upon.
Have I made
Maybe
it
his 9th or 8th century at this time. At this point.
If I told you some information about Hyperborea, something that you might not know about.
It's technically in, just so you know. It's like Borean.
Hyperborea.
Hyperborean?
Yeah.
If I told you some
Possibly.
information.
It'd have to be interesting and new.
I'll get close to her again, and I have my word. You have my word that, or I have your word that if the information I tell you is new and you have not heard it, you will tell me the information I need to know
I can
about
tell
the
what you're telling me.
Have I made it there yet?
Hyperborean.
Oh yeah, sure. I'd say you're coming up as Oric is finishing up here. But yeah, what?
Hyperborean is dead. We killed Hyperborean.
Do I hear him say
She kind of
that?
gets like stiff a minute, and you see under her bone, for lack of a better term, helm that she's wearing. You see some writhing shadow and tentacles come out.
I'll look
And
right at it.
She then it kind of grows like ever slow, like her tension goes away a little bit, and she looks around and looms for a bit. He's like, "This information is new to us. What do you wish to know?"
I wish to know all about the Night Court.
I'm getting there, right?
Yeah,
Do I hear him say these things?
you hear him say, "I wish to know about the Night Court."
Orc, what did you tell her?
I'm ignoring Basilot.
What did you tell her, Orc?
You're saying his name?
No, I'm letting you know I'm ignoring
well,
you.
I guess yes.
Both, yeah. You've technically both said your names a little bit.
Well, he hasn't said my name.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm telling you I'm ignoring Basilot.
All right.
Yeah. Fuck.
So,
Joe is just
Oh,
fucking up because he can't let me just do something.
yeah.
So
So,
You're the only way out of here!
what's your question?
I need to know what you can tell me about the Night Court.
Okay, well that's a big question.
Weaknesses, reasons for places to meet people of the Night Court, people who are interested in taking down the Night Court, or people who are opposed to the Night Court.
Which of those questions do you think is most important?
Where can I find someone in the material plane that will help me in my endeavors
What is your endeavor?
to reach the Night Court?
If you want to reach the Night Court, you can talk to Hightower. He's at the ball.
Hightower's here. I will thank you. And I will pull out my whistle and give Hightower the old fucking whistle.
Okay.
It's like, motherfucker!
You look around, and you could have thrown you off because he is dancing right now with what appears to be some type of not human, definitely not human, some creature made of ice and whatnot. She does appear to be somewhat female and pleasing to the eye. Definitely not human though. And his hair is white now, so that's what kind of threw you off a bit.
It used to be like a jet black, right?
It is white. And he is dancing as mutely. He's probably the most flamboyant dancer, even though it still looks pretty mute. The song fades and he goes away back and starts engaging with a couple other individuals. One appears to be like emanating like frozen like lake ice and like dripping black, and you just see him smiling at it and like nodding. You're not really sure what it said. It's a weird looking creature.
I'll look back at Bacelot, and I'll tell him, if you ever say my name here again, Goldman, I'll take you into the Cape and I'll leave you there.
And what did you say to the...
And I'll walk away and I'll go to Hightower.
What did he tell you?
I have a lot of information. Do you have some to trade? See the bone-helmed lady. Look at Bacelet.
I pull out one of the dragon skills. And show it to him. Did he tell you anything about these?
Possibly. You have information to trade.
Well, considering the fact that you probably already know the dragon is dead.
We know this.
No.
Do you have new information?
And you know who I am.
Yes.
You do.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Do you wish information to trade?
Not much if you know who I am.
Very well. You walk up to Hightower, who like kind of almost spits his drink out a little bit.
I'll keep an eye on Oric.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Can I jump in real quick before all this?
Sure.
Or I mean during all that.
Yeah.
Since like I'm out on the balcony, gonna reach into my bag and get out the barrow skull.
Okay.
And just pick him up. Hey buddy, I'm sorry for keeping you in the bag for so long.
What was it? What'd you pick up again?
The skull!
The skull.
Oh,
The skull.
Barrow.
Barrow.
Man, yeah. He's like, oh man, yeah, all right, man, yeah.
It's so I know you wanted to see new places and things.
New places.
Yeah. We're in the Feywild right now. Would you like to stay here?
Wow. I got a nice view on this balcony. Kind of wedged me in these railings here.
Yeah, is there like something kind of just out of sight that a spot where I could kind of put him?
Put him in a spot. He probably won't be. He'll be hidden for a while, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could watch I could watch these mountains. Hear some conversation in the back.
Here you go, buddy.
Yeah. This is nice. You know, I was in the bag, and it was nothing but darkness for a while. I thought, you know what? This is what Oblivion might feel like.
I apologize about that. I didn't want to leave you there, but I also, my friend Orc kind of wanted to crush you, so.
Yeah. Well, for a little while, suicide was the only way out. But, I got arms and legs to facilitate that. So, you just kind of dealt with the insanity. And then I kind of got sane again, and then I got insane, and then I got sane again, and then I got insane again. And it just, just ever cycles of it. But I'm feeling pretty lucid now.
Well, that's as good.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'll put him in a good spot so that he can see things, but he won't just get constantly fucked with.
Yeah. So, is that all?
Yeah, that's all.
Okay, cool.
Well, I wanted to do that while Auric wasn't there, so he wouldn't just immediately fuck you and crush it.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And you're coming up to high turn now. Kind of almost spits out his drink a little bit.
I'll mock him. Be like, whoa, spit out my drink too.
Oh, sure. No. You need to not be here. What are you doing here? We need to get you out. Oh my God.
Relax, guy power. I know the rules. No names.
No, you do. No, you do not. You need to follow. I don't know how you got here. Did you come looking for me?
No, I didn't actually. I was fighting a thing, and then we dealt with the thing, and then I was like, oh, it's cold, and then now we're here.
You fought a thing?
I guess it's kind of out in the open. Guy power. We fought Viper Warrior.
You call me Guy Tower?
Guy power.
Guy Power. You can call me High Tower around here.
Oh. Wait, Hightower isn't your real name.
Obviously not, Auric.
You're calling me my real name. The name is Tim Morrissey.
Very well. Follow. Yeah.
All right, yeah. Lead the way.
Follow me here.
Who's that girl you were dancing with?
Oh, Celerine. Don't really worry about her. She's just a thing.
She was hot.
She is pleasant. And also extremely dangerous. Just everything here is. Follow me. And he does lead you out. It's like, do you have where did you guys come through?
It was snowing. And then it got really snowy, and then we landed here.
Oh, right. But that doesn't say a lot.
Maybe
the
a
only
rift?
reason don't. And you see him kind of think for a minute. You did not. Kind of looks at you for a minute. Did you?
Kill the big thing?
Okay. Yeah, you've made some enemies. It's time to leave. Where are your friends? I know you have some around here. It's not just you.
I'm assuming Mako's just doing some mad breakdance skills. On the
No.
bar. It's just like
He's kind of like
elements.
he's kind of like dancing but he's copying the rest of the super subtle dancing, and he's like, I don't really like this place aside. This is creepy. This is creepy. Just
We need to get everybody, and you're going to follow me out.
I'll just use this, and I'll whistle at
What?
everybody.
What does that even do?
I don't know. I can't hear it.
Yeah, I hear some whistling every now and then, but I didn't know what to do about it.
Oh, that's me whistling to you.
Okay, I get that, but what do I do once? Do you want me to teleport to you? Do you want me to...
Can you do that?
I can do things. I'm not sure what you wanted.
I've been trying to get into contact with you since day one, my guy.
Don't you have a way to message me?
Guy power. Yes, we do, but it's
Okay.
inefficient. Last time we tried talking to you, you were like, I'm busy.
Okay, well, sometimes I'm very busy. Do you see
And
what I'm doing right now?
We were fighting. You're partying.
No, this isn't a party. This is
Like what
difficult to explain.
Well, like what you were doing on the dance floor was a party.
This is all an elaborate dick measuring contest. Okay?
because it looks like some of these guys are improportionate.
It's not physically; it's all metaphorical. So, follow me. Get your people together. And did you talk to anybody? Did you make any deals?
I didn't make a deal. I talked to her.
Oh,
I pointed at
fuck. Talk to the lawkeeper.
I talked to the lawkeeper. I offered her a drink.
Yeah, okay, yeah, she's not going to drink anything. She's not a she. Okay. Everyone, let's go. And he starts to just start hurting everybody.
We gotta
where did
go.
you guys, yeah, party's over.
Do I see Hightower now?
You do see Hightower.
Just like, hey, it's Hightower. How did Hightower get here?
I don't know. Apparently he's been here. He's like the Mac Daddy of this place.
Oh, can you get us out of here?
Yes, which is what I plan on doing.
Yeah, all right.
Okay. Oof. All right.
You're
So-
crying. Yeah, you shouldn't
The
have done
quickest
it.
way to get you, the quickest way to get you all out of here is to. Oh, I don't know if I should do that. No. Where do you want to go?
Oh shit!
We need to go to the Goliaths, right?
Elias at Apex? At the Titans Peaks.
The Titans Peaks, up towards Hyperborean, the
to go to the
Giants
city.
camp. The Giants camp.
What, do you want to go? Wait. Do you want to go to the
Frost
Frost
Giant,
Giant camp,
yes,
or do you want to
the
go to the
Frost Giant
city?
camp. The Frost Giant camp.
What do we need to do?
Okay,
with
this
the
one.
Frost Giant?
I don't know who this one is, and he's telling me the Frost Giant camp.
Yes,
were you
she's
going?
crazy.
We were going to give them a couple scales of Hyperborean.
Why?
Let's wait. Let's
Let
ask
us
Karen.
leave.
Karen knows where we're going. Karen.
It was actually going to say that we don't need. I mean, if he can take us, send us anywhere. I mean, where do we really need to go?
Well, I have this Denask token from Argyle at the Goliath camp.
Wait, if he could take us anywhere, can we go to the Varjadai?
I mean, do you need to go to Marjadai, Mohan?
0 bars there.
Okay, then take us to the Vojadai.
I mean, do we want to put it up to a vote?
No.
I don't care about this token. What token is it?
It's
token?
the Denask token for Margile.
That's across. If we can get to one place that's very far away very quickly, I would much rather do that than go just hop across the pond and go to a place that we could walk to at any day of the week.
Well, I mean, then I guess we can go to where the other white dragon is, so we can kill it.
What?
Oh yeah.
What are your
did you want to
priorities
kill
right now? No, I don't,
Kill the
I don't want to
second
go
dragon?
just diving into fight after fight after fight after fight. I like at least a little bit of breathing room. I honestly kind of just want to go back home to the Dread House, but I know that's not really the time and place to do that. So if we need to go to the Vojadai, go to the Vojadai.
All right. You see Hightower's like, all right, everybody just stay on the balcony. I'm going to grab a
Can you
drink.
bring us to Zorobar?
and- I'm going to grab a drink, and then I'm going to come back. And this
A
is all
drink
going to
now?
be sorted out.
Oh, he wants. Oh, I see. He wants us to talk about it while he's gone getting his
Yes.
drink.
We get
Stay off
we
the
don't-
balcony.
We're probably kind of enemies in the Varjadai, are we not?
Oh, then that's not.
You actually have destabilization efforts going on around the Varjadai right now with a group of bandits.
Oh. Well, yeah.
if he can bring us anywhere, wouldn't we want to go to Zorobar?
But
That's what
technically,
he's in the Varjadai.
so the only reason that you wanted to go back to the Giants was to trade scales for a night stay, but you didn't take a night stay, so it's worthless to
Right.
go to the Giants.
We
The
don't have to do
Goliaths, you
scales.
technically have a Dynas token that's worth not really a whole bunch to a Goliath kid, but it may help you out, and it's a good deed to do.
But
that's all technically.
if we go to the Giants, then the Goliath friend is waiting there for us.
I don't care about this.
Technically,
Goliath
Duna
thing.
is waiting, but she's not going to stay more than the night. She's going to assume that you guys either died. She's not going to wait there more than a night.
Indeed. We did
I
know
will just
that we
throw
were
this
on our
out
way.
there. If we want to, we could go to the Dread Estate. There's plenty of room for us to touch base there for a bit. Hightower might feel comfortable telling us information. We could go down to my father's old smoke room, have a chat, have a drink, get washed up.
Well, considering the fact that the Dragon Wing is also decaying as we speak,
Oh yeah.
the Dokol deer would not be a bad idea to sell these things.
We should probably get rid of our
I'll
cargo.
I will buy the Dragon Wing.
We don't. We wouldn't mind getting it appraised.
Well, I mean, whether or not we sell it, we still need to get it treated and.
Get it treated. The Durkle Deer would not be a bad idea of a place to go.
Did my butler know how to treat stuff for the parents?
I mean, he's not like a leather worker.
I see.
Satine and
he's
Gordust
the,
are there
you know,
too.
The servant.
Yes.
Satine and Gordust.
Satine and Gordust are in the Durkle Deer,
Oh, then let's go to the Doka.
Yes, they are.
And then
and we
Asai
can bring
can-
Zorbar there. Well, Asai.
Well, we
Yes,
won't have.
not
Yeah,
Zorbar.
we're.
Asai.
Yes, the Durkle Deer was the first place where I began to gather information anyway, so this is fitting.
Yes.
Or, I mean, if we are going to, if we go to Zorbar, we can, save my old tribe member from danger and stuff. I would not mind that.
Could bring us directly to Zorbar. We could.
But we don't know what kind of danger Zorbar's in.
Well, all we have to do is get out.
Could he blip us in and blip us out? I doubt that is.
We can ask him when we
Here it comes.
We have two
see him.
Here he comes.
Option
Okay.
one is Durkle.
Hold up.
No,
I
option
posture up. I
Zorbar.
posture up again. Because I, whenever I'm with my friends, I'm at ease. But now that a guy powers back, I'll posture up.
He just comes back with drinks for all of us. Now let's make a deal.
All right. So, all right. So, where am I sending you off to?
So could you
One question, yes. Go ahead, Mako.
could you teleport to someone specifically and then teleport us out? Is that possible? Can you do that?
I'm going to plane shift you, and then I'm going to leave. So,
I'm assuming it's a one-way trip for us.
Take us
yes,
through the dark holes.
Yeah, that probably.
the dark hole.
does.
Durkle Deer.
Yeah, the dark hold. But the dark hold. I mean, that's what the dwarves call it, the dark hold. The dark hold. That's an odd place to go. But
I
okay.
was gonna say let's go home, but I guess Darkhold is kind of a home now. Yes, let's go.
Okay, sending your dwarf down. All right. He gathers
Wait,
you all.
is he gonna talk to us, or he said he's gonna?
What?
You're gonna. I need information, man.
What information do you need?
All right,
Is
you
he-
said you're gonna
is-
plane shift. You better not plane shift and then fucking bolt, because that's what it sounded like you were gonna do. I need information about.
I
the
can
dark-
give you some information.
I need information about the Night Council.
Night Council.
The night court.
The Night Court.
Mm.
Yes, thank you, friends.
Well, we might want to stay here for that conversation.
But it's not. It's probably in regards against them.
Okay.
I don't know if this place is with them or not.
This is
I
this
heard-
place with them. This place is.
It deals with them.
There are agreements being made between the Winter Court and the Night Court. Yes. For expansions into certain territories
Allies.
and eliminations of certain areas.
How do you feel about the Night Court?
Well, I'm sort of a bias when it comes to that.
Because
I mean, because he's
He
here.
operates in the material world.
Orc, because
Are you a vampire?
because I mean I am the Night Court Orc.
thank you. Finally, it comes out. Figured as much. You do the thing, the bite of the neck, the blood.
That's
Can't cross water.
Such a simple. Can't cross water.
Can't cross what
I'll drown you in water, Orc.
Don't like garlic.
I eat garlic. I'd eat so much garlic, Orc.
Well,
Insight check, is he lying?
He can eat garlic. And give a shit about garlic.
Yeah, fucking 20 something for insight.
Yeah.
Fucking loves garlic. Alright, got it.
your bias is that you would like the Night Court to continue its function.
The Night Court serves a purpose and has always served a purpose.
Which would
The
be
Night Court, do things to
To further the interests of humankind.
family.
Okay, Guy Power. This might be little hard.
We
to
have done
answer.
so for 1600 years.
Did the Night Court kill the Dread parents? The Dread family?
The Dread family. Yes, your mother and father. They had to go.
Yes.
You want
What?
an oversight.
He said they had to go?
They had to
Yes,
go.
he said they had to go.
He said you were an oversight.
He just said
you
this
don't-
all
but you don't-
nonchalantly?
But you don't pose too much of a threat now.
He just said all this nonchalantly?
Yes.
Yeah.
I grab him and I hurl us both into the cloak.
1 second.
What?
I don't know if it works like that, but
Wait, what?
If this happens, I'm just going to. Fucking, I don't know.
This is not good.
I was about to have a very Olvash response. I'm like, nope, that's not Karen though.
Roll initiative real quick.
Who?
Fuck.
I mean, it's 8:53. Are we going to?
No,
really do anything?
no. Just Oric. This is going to determine
Oh, just Oric.
the movement.
Give me that nat 20, baby. Not a nat 20, but it is 19.
19. Okay.
He saved my life once.
Sure did.
And he was trying to save all of our lives right now.
Sure did.
Kill my parents.
Sure did. I mean, he didn't. Well, you're not giving time to answer that. Let's see.
well, he did say he is.
I didn't
the
think
Night
he'd be
Court.
all nonchalant about this whole thing.
Okay,
He said he is the Night Court, not.
he's
is
been alive for
part of the
1,600
Night
years
Court.
old. Okay, it's not like he's. This is his first rodeo. So I'm gonna say that.
This is not good.
He's like Omni-Man. It was like a blink of an eye for him.
Yeah.
This whole time, I was like, Night Court's, I was like, Hightower's probably a vampire, but he's probably a cool vampire. And now,
I mean, honestly, your reaction is very organic.
Yep.
Because
Very
you've been
human,
looking for
you know?
you've been looking for
That's
the
true.
people that killed your parents, and then you find the guy that knows all about it. That
Man,
might
at
have-
least-
and
at
I've
least
been
you have-
talking to him every now and then. He gave
Yeah,
us,
you
he
see-
gave
At
us
least
the
you know the
bird.
people that killed your family.
You see
My
him.
family's killed by pirates.
When you go to grab him, he is not there anymore. He is flying about 100 feet above you in the air, living down on top of you. Let's not be hasty, Airwalk.
Mm.
I know you understand that you have some anger.
Hi, Tower. Hi, up there. Can we do this not in the party?
I agree.
Fine,
Can you
take us
come
somewhere
with us?
safe.
Can you come with us to the Dirk Deer, and then have a conversation, and then
Yes.
be on your
Let me
merry
know
way?
I'm bringing you to the Dark Hole, dear.
Are you coming with us?
I have to come with you to bring you there.
He can
Okay.
come with us and answer some questions.
All right, and you guys all kind of, or some sort of trepidatiously, you all gather together, and there is a brief, just like it feels like the world kind of like pulls away from you from your feet,
The fact that
Like-
I have to still use this guy to get out of this stupid place.
like it rips away from you at your feet. It is gone. The world is gone, and you are like in free fall for a minute. Eventually, it feels like at some point you'll never stop falling until eventually you hit floor and you are outside the gate of the dark hole. You see a couple of dwarves just kind of like rumble, or like they just kind of like scold you as you're walking through. It's like, I watch the magic, you bunch of fucking just arcana. Just what do you think? You always pop it in right here. Oh, let's go to the dark hole, dear. Plop. Oh my goodness.
Can I do a
Just
Turning.
bump right into me, and all the other dwarves are just kind of like, yeah, no. Just,
So
Thank you for your service, gentlemen.
Because
dwarves are such lovely individuals. Okay. question? Are you asking me question or high terror question?
Yes, you question.
Mm-hmm.
Because travel in and out of or Faye does weird timey-wimey bullshit.
It does. I mean, as far as you can tell.
Okay, I didn't know if you were gonna roll or do anything silly.
I'll check, but at the moment, nothing's crazy.
On us.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so traveling in and out of the Feywild, the time moves differently. So we could have been there for an hour. Like we could have been there for the just like no time has passed in the real or in the material world. 100 years could have passed. Like fucking Feywild does scary shit.
Oh.
No, we went back in time, and now we're gonna go have dinner with ourselves tonight after we kill the dragon.
I don't know that that's possible.
Oh,
Org's parents are still alive, and he
But
can
it might be.
stop.
Can I drink a potion?
Rick teaches me nothing matters, everything's possible.
Okay.
Well, I say we go to what did you want to do? Did you want to go somewhere to talk? There's a lot of information that I have.
I think Auric wants to kill you, but
I'm very aware that Orc wants to kill me, but Orc wants to kill something that's well beyond him.
Considering the fact that we killed a dragon that's been alive for over 900
You have to
years,
understand the court. I am the court,
but less than
but-
double isn't too difficult.
but there are plenty of people inside the court. Family of mine, friends.
Did you order the killing of Org's parents?
I probably signed off on it at one point, but
Why did you kill Org's parents?
Why?
because Orc's parents thought, like many others, they wanted to uproot the foundation of the empire and humans that has been running for hundreds and now almost thousands of years.
Are the people who actually killed Org's parents still alive?
Yes, I know their names. You will have just as difficulty killing them as you would me. No, I will not give you their names.
No king or queen should rule for more than hundreds of years.
We do not rule, we guide.
You won't give me their names.
No.
Why do you guide
Why do we guide? Well,
humans?
because we make sure that threats like the dragons that used to slave everyone does not come about again. And if we were tyrants, you would see the empire everywhere, would you not? The empire would span, the bright water would be everywhere. They are not. The Commonwealth was allowed to exist after the rebellion. The Dominion, who made their own settlement on the south, has allowed to survive. The dragons, after revolting against the empire, us, the Dragonborn, their ilk, they're still here. The elves in the middle of the world. So no, we are not tyrants, and we do not rule, we guide. We make sure things go accordingly as they should.
Why? If you don't think I have a chance of killing them, why not just tell me their names anyway?
He kind of looks, he kind of like mulls over. He starts to write some stuff on a parchment real quick. Pulls out some parchment, sits down.
is there? I mean, you have helped us or saved Auric before and helped us now. What? Why?
I didn't know who Orc was when I met him. I was just strolling down. Where is the Durham? Yeah, something like that. I forgot the name of the town with the swords in. I had to look it up.
It is
Drummond.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like I was looking into helping out with certain people in Drummond. A bit of a investment project, and I saw Orc looking at the sword, and I had a conversation with him. One day afterwards that I figured out who he was.
And if you had known who I was, then you would have let me touch the sword.
I don't want to see people. Don't want to see people die. No.
Then do you have no compassion for having a hand in killing his parents?
Again, these things.
That's
These aren't
partly why
personal to
he's
me.
Still living.
But they are too.
Sure, I don't doubt.
But probably just like
understand-
dogs to him. Or lifespan. Is that right, Hightower? Are we like dogs to you?
You're just another. Trying to think of the word for it. You're just another. Generation.
Another moment.
You will add to humanity as other empires and things have added to the mortals and humanity.
Can I
Cannot. Yeah.
Can I search deep in myself if Paylor, because this has to be just all up against Paylor, but it seems like this operation has been going. I mean, obviously this operation has been going on for a long time.
Okay.
And I don't like it because
I mean, you could ask him. Like, I mean, you could ask. I mean, you can ask him anything you want. He's been around since the fall of the Dragon's Heat. I mean, you know, he's been alive. He's to say he's been alive for 1,600 years.
well, all I want.
It
from
is
him
currently it is year 1633 of Philarius.
I mean, he
Philaria
probably-
is the dragon of the cosmos.
He probably did the deal with the gods and the evil ones to, get
You
rid
can
of
make
dragons.
inferences, but you could also information for the guys right here.
I just want the name of the people that killed my parents.
All right, I'm looking that up for you right now. But if you wanted to know things, you have it right there, right now.
So I have recently been told that my father is, well, still alive and also in the background moving things, moving pieces.
Your father being
Baron Shack, Earth Genie.
a genie. Huh. We should only keep tabs of otherworldly entities. It's hard to keep track of everything. Mostly they spend their times on the other side of the world, away from Imperial eyes, Alethria and drama in particular. So they're not touched by the Empire, or dragons for that matter.
So
Bit of
he
a
is
blind
he's
spot,
outside of your purview.
more than likely. So if he has anything to do with guiding the background, and the background does not in the Vajodai, Maskia, the Royal Grim, or Avandrus, we would know about it.
I think it is more of the, Epidrama Alethria type things. But I'm not sure. That, as I said, I was just recently told about his existence again. And I know very little about him.
So, is the Night Court not concerned with the success of the Mohorn? Then?
Yeah, that appears to be some type of cultural entity across the seas.
And you don't care what happens to those people?
We haven't had to worry about them in the 1600 years that I've been working.
On the quick note, how specifically in danger / how many enemies would we have from eliminating the big dragon?
Well, technically Hyperborean was to be a acting member in the attack on the Summer Court in the Feywild. And that piece of the chessboard is now off the table for them.
The summer
Well,
court.
seeing as to
Yes.
us
so we
being
would-
stronger than Hyperborean, we could take his place.
Wait, no, wait.
So would we be in an
I don't
alliance
think-
with the Summer Court?
Technically,
fine.
you've if you can, technically you've definitely made allies with the Summer Court. Though I would be wary of putting your selves between them and the Winter Court. It's going to be a difficult war in the times to come in the Feywild.
On the side that you'll fight, and that's the Winter Court.
I have made deals with the Winter Court, and yes,
So the Summer Court's your enemy?
the Summer Court is in my way.
Is there a day court?
There's a Summer Court and the Winter Court. The Night
Well, if
Court.
there's a night court, there's a day court,
Mm,
ideally.
the Night Court was
You know,
established a long time
vampires
ago.
and whatnot.
If there's a Day Court, we would know
Right.
about it.
Who leads the Summer Court?
The Summer Court would be led by, one second, to be Tatiana.
And you know where she's at?
She would be deep within the capital of the court. But I can give you all this information later. But yeah, he knows where you can find her.
Perhaps we can make you a deal then. Seeing as how our defeat of Hyperborean would put us in an alliance with the Summer Court, and they're your enemies, perhaps we can bring you information or sow seeds of difficulties with the Summer Court, gaining their trust by killing Hyperborean. And since they're your enemies, we can act as an agent, and in return, you allow Oric an opportunity to kill those responsible for murdering his parents. You aid Cairn in killing Fullus, and you help me find Zerabar and defeat Macretes. You bring down the Summer Court, and we kill the people that oppose us.
You're going to have a tough time with killing the people you wish to go kill.
As will you, I assume, but
And
the
we
world
got
is full of
this
tough
far.
times, are they not?
We made it this far. We got out of the Feywild alive.
We've made this far. I've got 200 pounds of dragon scales in my.
Is that a deal that's agreeable with you? And I turn to the party.
I gave a grim nod.
I feel very overwhelmed right now, but I think so.
Inflicted,
Then-
but not really much else to do.
Yeah, well then, and he writes down a few names, which Oric you take, and on the piece of paper, you will see Kane Brightwater and Avita Brightwater.
What?
I don't know who these people are.
Is that the king and queen?
This is technically, and roll a history check real quick.
Alright,
Any Brightwater, any of the Brightwater kids. So that's Will, and I'll give that to Karen as well.
I would know shit about it.
Would I? As a little kid?
No,
Maybe?
no, definitely not. That's
My
not something-
parents being privateers?
That's a nat 20.
Natural 20. Okay, well, easy enough. Will just remembering some of his school and information back in history. Let's see. Where's it? All right. So, you would know that the names like don't make sense to you, like when you see them like written down or if Oric asks you about them. But I'm assuming the names. He just says the names. In fact, just to make it easier on everybody. But the names don't make sense to you because you know these people from history. And if what's to be correct, this is Lord Brightwater's firstborn son and his wife, putting them at about year 22 of Philaria's sleep.
Oh shit. So it's literally like the Crown Prince.
This is the first prince of the Brightwater Empire and his wife, and they took it upon themselves to make sure the job was done.
All the fall of those two is definitely stones out of the tower. Gotta crack a few eggs to make a cake.
So if that's all you wish to know,
It's just these two.
those are the people who acted out the court's decision.
Who on the court was the biggest proponent for this?
Opponent?
Proponent.
Proponent. It was a unanimous decision. We don't.
No one brought this
It
to the
wasn't.
table
It
and
wasn't.
suggested it.
It wasn't a unanimous decision. But they don't like take. They don't take. It's all a anonymous voting.
You don't know who brought this on the table.
No,
Do you know any people that would have refused?
we have
it?
many people on the ground working. It seems that at some point the Dread family were organizing a group
Do you know anybody that?
underground.
Do you know anybody that was likely to oppose it?
If I know my people on the court, I doubtful. If anything, they would have voted a non. They would have not voted. Only dire threats that come across the table every now and then do get voted on, yes or no. So usually things go through.
Under my assumption, if you vote against the court, you probably die.
Doubtful.
What is
Those
the
people
name of them
moved
again?
against it.
Hmm?
The names
This would have been Kane and Avita
Brightwater.
Brightwater.
And the name of my cousins.
Your cousins?
Yes. Their last
Like
name
the
is
Dyer
their name.
family?
The Dyer family, yes. The Dyer family, they're straight up. Why did the Dyer family not die? Why specifically target?
They were the
Dreads.
head of the. They were apparently the head of this underground movement.
And the Dyer family, they
And the Dyer family stopped pursuing other activities and looking into the Night Court. Orc, you're being privileged to a lot of information right now, and it's best not to look into it more than that. What you do with this information, looking up Kane and Avita and looking for them, they're not on the grid, if you will. That being said, if you do look into them and try to avenge your family's death, I hope your death is as quick as theirs.
one last thing.
Mm.
Did the Dyer family turn on the Dreads?
Most definitely not. They looked into, for some time, your family's death and tried to figure out what happened. Being so skilled as they would, fighting monsters, didn't seem like such entities would have such an easy go at it all. But looking into it too much, they were swayed the otherwise to look the other way.
Most likely a surprise attack. Killed.
I'll just stare right at Bright Tower.
So at worst you could say that they did not want to reach the same fate, and I do not blame them.
And I will tell Hightower, if I could kill you, I think I would.
If it only were for my need for self-preservation, life has been growing tiring.
Hopefully the rest of the night court feels the same.
But some do. Some just sit there and let the grass grow over them. Cain and Avita will not be so lethargic.
I can assume they are the most powerful of vampires, then.
You're asking him?
Yes.
Probably more animals if they're
Maybe
throwing out hits.
Stronger than
it's
you.
arguable at this point who's the most powerful. But if anybody were to bet on it, they would say me. I'm not even sure anymore, though.
There we go. I got nothing
Anyway,
else for him.
if that's all you need of me, I should be on my way. Kind of like looks around at you all.
I know how to get a hold of you if I need to.
Very well. I wish you best luck in killing my son. And he teleports away.
Killing his son?
Well, we know his name.
Is it
now.
about Cain?
We know his name now.
Well, we know
So
his
he's
last name.
He's
Well,
burning.
I figured it's either his
Presume he's the father.
either the
of-
first.
Well, he
Yeah,
said
he's
son.
either the
He's the dad, so the
King
original
Brightwater.
King Brightwater.
either that or he means his son as in like the one that he turned.
Yeah.
But probably he's the original Brightwater.
I was so tempted to just Eldritch Blast him or Magic Missile him right out the gate.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah. Not
It
taking
seems
on.
like he did. It seems like he did the same thing when you tried to grab the sword, and the same thing that when you tried to grapple him. He moved unnaturally fast and
God,
away from you.
I was just gonna tackle his ass, and I don't know what would happen if I managed to succeed. I'm kind of glad he did.
We all would have died. Probably.
Yeah.
I was I was already like, okay, so we're on the balcony. I'm just gonna like fucking yeet myself off of this balcony and
Well, for the best.
like and just be like, okay, focus on the Grey Wind Cloak, find him, find the Grey Wind, see if see if he can help us out.
I was gonna go eat an apple.
We know.
See where
God.
that takes me.
We know.
This whole campaign just crumpled in a matter of like 5 minutes.
Orc dies. Karen
I
flies
just
off. I'm
jump
like,
off the
"Fuck."
balcony after Karen down the fucking potion of invulnerability.
Mako's
Take
in
out
some
damage
weird
from the
hag sex
fall.
dungeon.
Yeah.
God, this whole fucking night's just giving me anxiety. Like, fucking Jesus Christ. Feywild's scary. Winter Fate are fucking scary. Like, I think Tiny's being a lot more generous with him than what it could have been.
I was ready to make a deal with the devil.
You were.
Oh, the thing is, that's not a deal with the devil.
Huh?
Like, that wouldn't have, like, at best. Or,
Yeah, nah, he's
like,
just
yeah,
fuck.
kind of at best, you would have just been like, oh, thank you for the apple, and then they're like, oh yes, you owe me your life now because I gave you a great gift.
Oh no, I mean with Brightwater.
Oh yeah.
Hightower. Yeah, I was ready to make a deal with him.
Oh.
I mean, you technically have made somewhat of a deal. He was just surprised that you even wanted to do that.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
That
Make the deal.
was another. Yeah, that was another. Me going, I don't want to do this, but Karen is just kind of like, okay.
Yeah, it seems to work out.
Sounds cool.
He's like, you want to be my spies? I mean,
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
for it.
We end his war, he ends our wars.
God. Yeah, because I'm like, I don't want to be in between the fucking winter and summer court. That's
That's some wild shit.
like in between fucking Titania and Queen Mab. Fuck that shit. No, I don't. I know too much. I don't know. I don't want any of this.
Mako
But Karen
does
knows
want to
nothing.
tell Mako does want to tell Auric that Hightower doesn't seem like the guy to double cross, but he doesn't. I don't think that he's gonna openly let you kill his son. So when we go see the summer court, we don't necessarily have to follow our deal. We just have to make Hightower think we're following our deal.
I'll explain to Mako. You made a deal, Mako. And regardless of any of that, a deal's a deal.
I made a
But
deal
God,
that suits
we're
our
better.
interest.
We're better than them.
I made
Wow.
no deals.
Is
I was
Hightower.
ready to punch him into just fucking stay in eternity in the ethereal plane, just punching him in.
But he would just
You
punch
can't-
shift out. He can do that.
You can't pull anybody else into the ethereal plane.
I was gonna try. I was mad, bro. I was mad. Like I didn't know, I didn't know what to do, and I was like just trying to think about something to do, and then I was like, I don't want to like cause too big of a scene, so I just went with the.
Sometimes that's the struggle. You can't do anything at the moment.
Oh yeah, no. Like the thing is, like it's the reason why Karen didn't say anything about what you're doing because he would have done the same thing, and has almost done the same thing, or actually has done worse. Like
He was just super casual about it.
I mean, if
that happened with Loganis.
Yeah,
Like Karen fucking tried to beat the shit out of Loganis, and he's like, "It's nothing personal." I'm like, "Fuck you," but I'm also knocked the fuck out. So,
He was so cash.
oh man,
I was like, bro, I've been traveling halfway across the fucking globe, and this whole time, you've been right here this whole fucking time, and also you're being super cash
and nice
and
overall.
nice.
and has saved your life.
Saved our life.
Yeah, one saved your life back then. Two saved our lives from the fucking winter court. Were we in Arctis?
Also, he gave you the
He gave
the
us the
item.
bird statue.
He gave you the item with the Arrhenius in it that saved you from the Banshee on the.
I was about to say
on
we
the-
should have
on
got
the
another.
bridge.
We should have got another fucking Raven from him.
That
I
was
about
actually
to
my
say that.
first indication that he wasn't. Like at first, I thought he might have been some like benevolent being, but the fact that the creature was like kind of relieved that it was like no longer imprisoned.
I mean, it
after-
was a fiend.
Yes, I know, and she was beautiful, but after she was like,
I made that connection that was from Hightower. I
It was from
completely.
yeah, after we got that from her, but she was like thankful. Remember, because she was like, "Thank you
Oh, yeah.
like, for releasing." Yeah, I was like, is why would Hightower like encase like entomb like imprison one of these things? 'Cause I thought she was beautiful. She saved our lives. She could have been an angel at that point.
I mean, I thought that giant Earth elemental was beautiful, but I mean,
I thought the woman with the apples. Was
It's like Earth Elemental gets made, and Karen's just like, God damn, that's the.
God, that's
God,
that's out.
thick boy.
Look at that.
Now let's
Look at
go.
that. Dookie,
Let's go sell this dragon wing next week because I gotta go.
Yeah.
sell it.
It's GG. It's
I will
definitely
catch you guys.
yeah, let her run.
Yeah, the dragon parts you're looking at like some extra 1,000 gold lying around here,
I mean, scales, but they
Easily.
made
and of course you can talk to some people about how you might
See,
make
yeah,
these
like, I actually kind of wanted to go to the Frost Giants just because I thought out of everybody, they might know the most about working with these bits.
Yeah, maybe.
But
Yeah,
I just want
Yeah, I mean, you got the gnomes and the dwarves here, you know.
and the dwarves. Yeah, that's why I was also okay with that. It's like,
Make it, they'll tell you who to you know.
Who to do that?
yeah. Yeah, no, because I just want, like, I don't want a shield that requires attunement or anything. I just want to use some of these scales to make my shield a little bit better.
Cool.
Like, I'm like, nah, I don't want some, like, frost fucking attunement, nah. Fucking dragon scales. Dragon scales are hardy as shit. I just want to, like, super glue some of those bitches on top of my shield.
Alright. I'm going to sleepy sleep. School tomorrow.
Night, man.
Yeah, buddy.
So I'll talk to you gentlemen later.
Alright guys, thank you all so much for coming on and hanging out with us during the Monday Night D&D stream. We'll be back at it tomorrow night at 7:30 for the Rocket League stream with Maiko. Until then, hope you have a great rest of your night. Have a great tomorrow, and see you in the next stream. Bye guys.
Peace.